Yeah.
Yeah.
It's-
No, I
okay,
know
now we're
we
live.
ain't here
We're
for
live. I mean, Jesus.
We're live. Okay, fine. Thanks. Jeez.
Yeah, cool.
I think you all need to calm down just a little bit.
Let's
Just
go.
slightly.
Let's go.
You're a little too much.
Calm down.
All right, it's boy band time.
Boy band!
And
All right.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, okay.
Soul of the bottlenose dolphin.
And that's where.
What?
All right.
Whoa, no.
Okay, enough of that.
Start.
Hey guys, welcome to Four Nerds, and this is Samantha Wynn.
What up?
Hello, everyone. Welcome to
It's your favorite barbershop quartet.
All right.
What's up,
We
everybody?
get the
Ladies and
point.
gentlemen, welcome back to Four Nerds. We are Four Nerds.
You have no pitch. You have no pitch. Just
We're in
stop.
the mode today. If you can't tell already from the start of the show. Got a few things to talk about with you guys today. Obviously, we're gonna talk about what if. You saw the thumbnail. Gladiator 2. It's ready to
It's
start.
actually happening. It's actually happening.
Which is fire. Another stuff. And real quick, I don't know about you guys' opinion. I thought that episode of What If was fire.
Yeah, it was good. It was
I
good.
had to watch it like right before the show.
Oh, thank God. I was afraid you were going to be like,
I'm
I
not
haven't
surprised.
I was
haven't
like,
seen it. I thought you were
"Oh,
gonna say that." I was
shit,
like,
I gotta
damn it,
watch
right.
it.
What up, DC Talks in the house?
DC?
Spirit Jason
Talk,
Fire.
what's up?
Good?
What's up, guys?
Y'all talking to each other. Nickatina, who is
Yeah, God, he's just this guy chasing.
That guy has an awesome channel.
Cloud
Check it
chaser.
out.
Cloud
good evening,
chaser.
my beloved motherfuckers. What up, Frank? What's good?
What's up?
Jason,
What is
how's
up,
it?
Frank?
Yeah.
Fear Jason. Daisy talk.
Dude,
I'm not talking about this. I don't know.
Okay.
In the house, Dr. Fate with the fire. What's good? What's good? How
Yes,
y'all
guess
doing,
those
man?
fire emojis. Let's go. Let's get this going.
Yeah. Let's get it pumped in here. How y'all doing, man?
Doing good, man. Doing good. It was a good day today. Had a great day, and we're ready for a great evening. Let's go. On with the first topic. Where are we at?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna bring this up real quick because this is exciting shit right here.
Yeah, the Four Nerds is actually going to be
Yeah.
on TikTok.
Okay.
No.
We're not.
No.
Hey,
What
we're
is
going
that,
to TikTok,
TikTok?
and Dawson is going to run the account.
Dawson's going to run
No.
that account. in the
I
background.
refuse.
Yeah,
His
what-
inspiration is the lunch trench guy.
no.
Like, shut up.
Yeah, dude, yo. Yeah.
No, that'd be just tons of videos saying the whole "I Could Be Brown" like song, like that. You know, that's what
I
one
could
with
be
the harmonies. And
brown,
stuff.
or what-
Yeah, it's
what
like
do you
I
want?
could be brown, I
Jeff
could be
Johns?
blue, I could be violet sky, I could be.
Oh,
Oh.
the only person I saw that did that, which I'm glad I only saw it once, was Ryan Reynolds.
I've seen like 50 different
Yeah,
videos.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie,
I-
the harmony of that is pretty fire. I love harmonies, so
I don't even have TikTok, so I wouldn't know.
my wife has
Um,
TikTok and she shows me videos she finds all the time.
Does she make her own TikToks
That
as well?
is what we
No,
we'll
she
get-
just
we'll get
follows
to some-
people.
That'd
we'll
be
get to some
dope.
Rocky
I mean,
Four.
I know they talked about the Rocky Four.
No, there's a trailer.
No, it's a trailer.
Oh,
They're
shit,
actually,
really?
yeah, let me
they're
find it real
doing
quick.
it. All
Yeah,
right.
find
I'm,
it, share.
I'm down.
All right,
I'm down.
In the
Let's go.
meantime, this got announced. Ridley Scott says Gladiator 2 will be ready to go after the Napoleon movie he's making.
So, how do you think they're going to
Napoleon
bring
Dynamite?
back Russell Crowe?
Maybe he didn't die at the end.
He's dead. He's dead and bloated.
Yeah.
Why do you have to add the bloated? Why?
Because he got fat after Man of
but
Steel.
not yet. There's
So yeah, no, I love Russell Crowe. I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna do like they do in every other film that they'll just bring somebody else, and this is the new Gladiator, right?
I don't.
You know,
I hope they
think
don't
they're-
pull a Scorpion King with this.
Yep.
I think they're going to. I
Yep.
think it's going to follow him into like the the afterlife.
Like,
He's gonna-
my name is
No,
Gladius.
no, 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 no.
Meridius, Barutius,
That's not what I mean by
Galerius.
pulling a Scorpion King. By pulling a Scorpion King, I mean make 4 different sequels with different actors in each one that follow a
Oh.
very
I
drastically
think, no,
different
no,
version
no.
of the
I
character.
think they're going to choose someone else. I don't think it'll be like a B-roll actor. I think they'll choose another good actor and they'll bring him in.
No,
And
hold
you know
on,
what? They
hold
might
on,
even
hold on.
did-
You can't have No, I'm sorry. You cannot
No,
have
yeah,
a
you are
Gladiator
sorry.
Part 2 without Russell Crowe. You can't.
There you
Who the hell's gonna watch
You
that?
have to. He's dead.
Maximus Aurelius,
Maximus
Maximus Decimus Meridius.
Suspendicus.
I mean, he has to
His
get in pretty good
ass.
shape to get back in the Coliseum. There.
It's not gonna be Russell Crowe. It's gonna
It's
be a
not?
different character.
It'll be somebody else. And
Yeah.
did oh no. So Digimon Oslu, he survived. That motherfucker still works. And he's still in pretty good shape.
Digimon.
Oh, you talking about Hansu?
Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He
What do
might,
they call them?
he might
Digimon.
be the connective tissue.
Digital monster.
yeah.
Yes.
Damn. Call him Digimon.
Who's that Pokemon?
That's what he called him. He was like Digimon.
Wow. We'll never get an interview with him.
Yeah. So
We weren't
Good job,
anyway.
Ryan.
So
Yeah.
Real
thanks.
quick, it says there's
you,
no
boy, you
stopping.
ruined it.
this is on Empire, by the way. It says there's no stopping Ridley Scott. Even at 83, he's a prolific filmmaking force. He is. In 2021 alone, adding The Last Duel and House of Gucci to a career that already spans 5 decades with Stone Cold classics like obviously Alien, Blade Runner, and Gladiator, which is
Amazing.
amazing fire. Yeah. Following his 14th century epic Last Duel.
Maximus Gluteus.
Okay, I'm trying to find some talk about that.
Idiot.
Max, yo, dude, you can go on.
dude never ages, dude. He looks the same. He's like,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna make another fire movie.
While Kit back, let's see, Gladiator written now. So when I've done Napoleon, Gladiator
It
will
will
be
be
ready to
cinema.
go. So basically, he's saying, look at him right there. Damn, I don't like that New Orleans Saints symbol. Get that out of here.
That's not.
I know.
That's the New Orleans Saints. You
I
heard
know.
it.
New Orleans Saints.
He's a
They
fan.
ran the Packers.
He says Ridley Scott is on a mission. Yeah. So we'll see what's this. Ooh, Empire Max.
Look
Ridley
at that,
Scott,
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters.
I think we're kind of getting past the point here.
Still,
What else is on this website?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is turning out to be
Also-
pretty good fun.
What is spoilers, or has it already been spoiled for us? It has.
What?
Oh yes, the Stay Puft will be in the movie.
them dudes coming back.
Oh, but those are old photos, and
I
Harold
know, but
is alive in
Yeah.
that photo.
Oh yeah, look, Egon's dead.
Yo,
Harold
Yo.
Ramis.
the toys have already spoiled it for us. But anyway, Ridley Scott. So we'll see where he goes with this. Look, Ridley Scott doesn't make that. One of his best movies, Black Hawk Down, is fire.
That's a good movie. I love Black Hawk Down.
So we'll see where that goes, and I'm sure we'll get news out of that. The kind of movies he makes aren't the kind of movies where it's just like hush hush. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he'll never.
Like you
make
got.
Get him out.
So yeah,
Good Lord.
Ridley Scott
You won't.
going to start
Mark my
a
words.
sequel to Gladiator. Like we don't even know how much time passes in between the movies. So
Well, according to IndieWire, I'm reading right now. It says, where is it?
7
It takes place.
hours. 7 hours.
Just
after-
Crow's character died at the end of the first movie. Yeah. But the sequel finds Lucius greatly influenced by Maximus. And that was the little boy that was in the movie.
Oh, Lucy.
So then Joaquin comes back. And
Producers revealed that
tries to retake the
in
throne.
June 2019 that Gladiator 2 would take place 2 decades after the original.
Interesting.
I mean, we're 2 decades after the original was
Yeah.
released,
I think
so
so, yeah, that would make sense.
makes sense. It makes sense.
So I mean, I could see the story being centered around that character. That would make sense.
Mhm.
It would make sense.
I heard some wild idea that it was going to follow him into the afterlife or some shit, but I was like, oh, man.
No,
don't do that. I mean, you can't.
It's like Minotaurs, like
The way that they
What
did
up,
the
Gillis?
afterlife, they teased that,
What's up,
and then
Gillis?
the now we're free music, like they can't top that. You don't just leave that alone.
Yeah.
What
right?
they're going to do is they're going to incorporate the multiverse, and
Okay.
they're going to
Actually, what they're going to do is they're going
Pattinson's
to,
gonna
And
come
now
in.
anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
yeah, they're going to cast Chris
Freaking
Pratt
Christian
as
Bale
the
will
new
be back.
Gladiator. Christian Bale.
Please, I hope
Christian
not.
Bale and Chris Pratt is going to be in it.
Gosh, he's gonna be Mario in this movie.
What's this
Yo,
about?
I don't even. Did y'all see the video of him try? He was attempting the Mario thing. And he
Really? No, play it.
He sounded like I don't have it. Look for it.
I watched that.
I think it was a
Play
TikTok.
this.
He was like, yeah, he was like, he goes, "It's me, Mario." That's not actually the voice, though. Yeah, he said that. He was like, "That's not actually the voice, though." We were working really hard on the voice.
Like, thank heavens.
We do know though whenever this news breaks, like whenever we get any casting choices or anything for this new Ridley Scott movie, this is the first person that's going to break it to us real quick.
So.
Okay, that's enough.
Oh man.
You know how long that clip is? That's just like
super
22
long
seconds.
And it's awkward because it doesn't cover the whole screen, so we're just sitting here like.
but no,
I have time to take a leak.
Yeah, we just lost 4 viewers just there. So
Yes, they're like, oh god.
You see what happens? Okay.
I know, right? But no, I mean, going back to Gladiator, I mean, the first one was fire. I mean, that movie was so badass. I remember. What's that?
What up?
I have it on 4K.
Yeah, it won Best Picture, I want to say, right?
It was a great picture.
That's not what he's asking, Ryan.
You're into the answer. So he's going to be
Gladiator classic times.
I mean, another one from that sort of era that's really good is Troy. Troy was another good one.
Troy was all right. I liked it, but Gladiator was way better.
Eric Bana was way better in that than he was in the Hulk.
Oh yeah,
no, of course.
Yo, Troy was
facts.
Troy
facts.
And I talking about Troy, I almost wasn't even hyped to watch that movie. And then I saw the scene when they bring him in there. He's all
and they had that guy from Excalibur who played Arthur. He was like the old, soothsayer or whatever.
Yeah,
he was like, "It's the gods are with us."
And when they came to woke Brad Pitt up and then brought him, and he just came and fucking knifed it. I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, the guy from the kid from Tron 2.
Yeah,
he was Brad Pitt's
cousin
nephew.
Yeah,
what up, Katsuku in the house?
Cousin.
That's what we call him, cousin.
Yeah.
I
mean, Troy was a cool movie. I liked it, but I mean, I think Gladiator's better. I think the story's better.
I honestly think that Gladiator is one of the best movies of all time.
The score is better. Everything about Gladiator is better than Troy. The fight between Achilles and Hector is pretty fucking. That's pretty badass.
That was a great. Yeah, I mean, I don't
really that one like you already know. I
just think they're both really good movies.
Yeah,
I would watch. If they're playing, I'm going to watch them.
Yeah, right. But if I had to choose between the two of them, I would say Gladiator is a more superior movie.
Yeah, I mean, I would agree. I don't have
that first. So the opening battle scene in Gladiator is really badass. And then every
I'll go get it. Okay.
Every action sequence in that movie is incredible. Like when they first fight in the in that Gladiator arena in the smaller one, and then he has the other fight where he has to like basically take on 5 different dudes and he kills all of them. That's what he says. That are you not entertained? He throws a sword at them or whatever. But like the first battle in the actual Colosseum, the one in Rome
with the tigers.
That was like that was the best fight scene of the whole movie. I thought the way the way it was structured and all it was beautiful. It was such a good movie. I love that movie.
It was cinematic.
That's pure cinema.
The cinema,
pure cinema.
I think we can agree on that. Did you find that trailer, Andre?
No, I stopped looking for it. Oh. I'm sorry.
And he's been waiting for the past 12 minutes.
I got distracted and I just kind of moved on.
Yeah. But yeah, no, yeah. I'm not gonna say I'm excited. I'm just gonna say, okay, well, we'll just wait and see. We don't. If it's gonna be 2 decades after, that's a very, very smart move on their part.
Yes.
Because, dude. It was like 2 years after you'd be like, what are we doing here? So 2 decades, I'd be fired.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think when I first heard this, that my main concern was like, okay, what are you going to do with this story? How are you going to make it to where it feels original while also staying true to what came before? And it's hard. I mean, we've seen plenty of great films that were one-offs that got sequels years later that turned out to be just absolute garbage. We've seen this happen time and time again. And the main saving grace for this is that it's directed by the same director, Ridley Scott. Whereas a lot of other sequels to beloved one-off movies or franchises were held by different directors, right?
Yeah.
So I guess that's something to.
Well, I mean, you even you got Peter Jackson that came back and did the freaking Hobbit movies, and they were not as good as.
They weren't as good. I don't think they were terrible, but I don't think they were as good. But
they weren't terrible, but they weren't as.
That's what I was saying.
They weren't as.
You guys both said exactly the same thing.
I mean,
thanks for repeating what I said, Andre.
It wasn't.
Also, for those, it's almost a thing where like, what if?
Oh, what
if the Hobbit would have came? What if the Hobbit movies came first and then the Lord of the Rings? Would you think differently? Your expectations, because it's almost like people don't like to agree with me on this, but I'm like, yo, Anchorman 2, nowhere near gut blasting. But what if it came first?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's to say though. I mean,
that's the same shit with like Dumb and Dumber 2. Like Dumb and Dumber 2 is the exact same fucking movie, just a couple different jokes here and there.
Yeah,
but it's like, what if you saw that one first?
Then you'd be
like, oh wow, that's great. Because I mean, it's the first.
Well, it depends on which sequel you're talking about. Are you talking about Dumb and Dumber 2 or Dumb and Dumber?
No, that is.
No, I said Dumb and Dumber 2.
Why would you? Why would they make a movie that's a prequel that doesn't even have the same actors in it? That was such a stupid idea.
No.
Well, it was just like one of those things where it's like made for TV movie, sort of like, they just we can't. Okay, like Ace Ventura Jr. Like, what the fuck?
I forgot about that.
They did the same thing with the Son of the Mask.
Yo, it was probably that they screened it for him, and two executives laughed. They were like, "Oh, send it to theaters. We weren't gonna go."
Toby Emmerich and Walter Hamada were like, "Ha, that's great, green light."
Now I think it's, but. That's what I'm saying. If the Lord of the Rings, the two different trilogies, I think it's the first one came out and it was so epic that it's hard to, you know what I mean? No matter what you do, technology had advanced a few years when they made the next three, The Hobbit. But at the same time, you already saw something that was so fire that it's.
So what do you think about this new Lord of the Rings?
I can't wait on Amazon.
Yeah, on Amazon. Well, do you think that will be in contention with these other two? For trilogies, or do you think like, oh no, you can't compare that?
It's hard because like with a book series like Lord of the Rings, I've always said that the best way to explore a book or series like that is with a long running TV show rather than a single movie, right? I mean, Lord of the Rings did a pretty dang good job with adapting those stories, but I think the one thing that I can be excited about with this Amazon series is that they'll explore more in depth the world of Middle Earth, right? Yeah. More so than the movies did. I mean, obviously we know the story. We've seen it played out on screen before. It's just going to be those extra little tidbits here and there that I think will be the most intriguing for me.
Well, I think it's going to take place further in the past as well.
Because the future, Tolkien's future is a little muddied, and it's not as fantastical. Like, it doesn't have a lot of dwarves or elves or anything like that, because after that age that kind of ended it, and now it's just basically like humans and perhaps hobbits here and there.
Like after
the Return of the King, after all that, the fourth age, I guess. Tolkien didn't really know where to take the story. He started off on it and didn't finish it or whatever. So I think they're going way ahead, sort of somewhere between the Fall of Sauron and the Hobbit movies.
Yeah, they're going way back, and like
the Wayback Machine.
If you read some of the Silmarillion, that's where a lot of the stories gonna come from, and which is like basically the what do you call it, the prologue, or to the story that came before the Hobbit. The history of Middle Earth.
Yeah.
And that's what they're going to explore.
I mean, gonna watch it 1,000.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's what.
Do you think it'll be better than Gladiator?
I don't know, but that's when Sauron was. He was still a necromancer back then too. He looked totally different and different abilities as well. But like I know that.
Man, Andre's really showing his nerd card right now, isn't he?
I read a lot of it.
As a matter of fact, and
at one point,
you see, my calculation.
You know, glasses, dude.
By this year, he was still a necromancer, and
he was a necromancer.
Tolkien is
when I first saw Andre come off the plane. That dude, he is so short, guys. I mean, I thought he was.
I am not that short.
Ryan, you have no room to talk. You're a hobbit.
Oh, please. You're freaking. You're like one of those trees. You know, like your tree beard, because you hit the
Tree
fucking ceiling.
beard.
Yeah.
He didn't even jump off the ground.
An
He hit the
old
fucking ceiling.
Intish.
He's like, "What do you want to do?
I'm like Gandalf. You're like Bilbo.
He called him tree beard.
I've
Tree
decided
beard.
we shall stream tonight."
He called him a
What? What did you decided? Where did you go?
Because I mean, right after I got him off the plane, he was like, "Is this second breakfast? You know, are we having 11sies?" I was like,
Oh,
all
yeah,
right,
that's-
Andre, we're gonna
that's
fucking." So
totally
we
how
went to
it went.
Whataburger like 6 times within
Yeah,
2
no,
days.
more like we got in the car and we almost got in a car accident because he was like trying to merge in the traffic, but like without actually trying to merge. Like
Look, they'll move.
they'll move. Yeah.
They'll move.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just now joining us, the conversation started with this. Now we're talking
Now we're resorted to calling each other hobbits.
Yeah, we're talking about other hobbits and talking about
Fool of a
necromancers.
toque.
No, but like what I was saying was that at one
Rid of
point,
stupidity.
anyway, I'll tell you that later.
Oh, all right. Did you get the trailer?
What trailer? I
You
forgot.
haven't found it?
What was it?
We're stalling.
The
We're
Rocky,
stalling. We have
the
some
Rocky
actual-
trailer.
I don't think it was a trailer. It was like a fucking picture saying the director's cut. That's all it was. I never saw
You
the trailer.
said there was a trailer.
No, I wasn't listening then.
For those in the chat, we're sorry. We apologize for Andre for misleading you. We'll get our act together and back on course.
We'll be having a vote of no confidence in Nickatina's membership on Four Nerds.
I like how she goes, a vote of no confidence in Chancellor Valorum's leadership. He's just down.
He's like,
I'm like, that's it.
He's
That's
like,
all you
"That
had to say?"
fucking bitch.
I know.
You guys think that thanks to Star Wars.
He was like, "Don't you know who I am? I am General Zod."
New.
Can we question his hand?
I think I'll have the fish.
That's the sound that Andre makes. Never mind. I'm not gonna go there.
What? I don't know where you're going.
Ryan, you know what I'm
with
talking
that
about, right?
one. Yes,
See
yes.
that
When he
Christian's
grabbed
hand?
his hand and broke his finger.
There's the sound again.
I was like, damn, it's going out
As
hard.
far as
Master's giving Joby a sock.
precautions
Don't be
question,
so-
he said, "Do you guys think the Star Wars, Terminator, and Ghostbusters franchises will be redeemed on big screen after their last big screen phase?" Ghostbusters, I think so for sure.
Yeah, with Afterlife.
You know,
They've got to reboot Terminator.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
agree with that.
which one?
Terminator. Oh, just
No,
fucking reboot
Terminator,
the whole
it's-
thing.
Terminator
need to
is
just
no.
end.
Terminator is done. The only way, to me, the only way that you could have rebooted it, and they had the right idea and they had allowed the
We
right
were
elements,
counting on you, Andre. You
Okay.
son of a-
was with Terminator
Hashtag off
Salvation.
rails.
Terminator Salvation was the only movie in which they had the right elements, and you could have
Yes.
had a really good story that you could have built off of. Instead, it was trash. But
Terminator Salvation. I actually kind of like Terminator
I-
Salvation.
I like the first half of it. The second half of it, you're just like, what is happening?
Man,
Terminator's
I'm
Terminator.
sorry, but like Terminator and Terminator 2 are the only ones that I acknowledge. Because they're the
Yeah,
only ones
yeah.
that will make sense together. Everything
Terminator
else
3
just
is
like,
stupid.
Terminator 3 is dumb.
Like John Connor like
Uh,
crashes on his motorcycle, and then the first like 10 seconds of the
the
movie,
other
like,
Terminator they did,
I'm like,
not
what the
Salvation, but what was the one after that one?
Genesis.
Yes, that one was stupid with the
That was
nanobite,
really bad.
John Connor shit.
And that was by
Oh,
Alan
man.
Taylor. He's the one who did Thor: The Dark World, who wants to get his cut released. I'm
Genesis
like, no, Genesis sucked.
Genesis sucked. The
I didn't
new
see the
one,
recent
Dark
one, though.
Fate. Was that it? Dark Fate?
Dark Fate. Yeah, I hadn't
that
had a chance
one was
to see that.
stupid. I'm
Yo, the
sorry,
ones-
I'm just
one-
not interested.
The one showed promise in like the first couple, the Sarah Connor Chronicles.
Yeah, the first season was good. I was like,
Yeah.
this is
Now,
pretty
Prakash,
good.
we do have a light at the end of the tunnel for Ghostbusters.
Yes.
Well, we think we do. We think we
Yeah.
do.
I hope so. I hope
yeah.
so. I mean,
The last
I think-
Ghostbusters was not very good.
Well,
No.
no. You can't say the last Ghostbusters wasn't really good. It was the last Ghostbusters was hot
Awful.
fucking garbage.
It was
Awful.
hot garbage.
Hot
I remember I was
fucking
like,
garbage.
what are we doing here? Like, why?
Terminated.
Yeah.
No, but
Literally,
it's like,
most of that movie was not scripted. It was just ad libbed
It
all
was
the
a lot
freaking
of
time.
ad-
But it's like,
They
at
were
what
like,
point in production?
coming up with this off the top of his head.
I know, but at what point in production do you realize, like, okay, this is trash? Like, what do we do? Like, let's just see this to the end.
And they were like, should we put in the dance number or not? I'm waiting.
Ex-nay the dancing.
It was a bad movie. It was
Are
really
you
bad.
sure? Because it's a good. No, it's not. It sucks. And Star Wars on the big screen. I'm gonna let I'll let Anthony field that one because
And Jamie, look,
I don't know.
I agree. I need to watch Dark Fate to give my opinion on that movie. So I haven't seen that one yet.
You
But I
haven't
was
seen
talking
it?
about
Neither have I.
Salvation. I was talking about Terminator 3. I thought Terminator 3 was
Wow,
awful.
okay.
Well, I guess we'll call it a failure.
Look, I'll say this: Terminator 3. The best scene in the movie was the very end when the bombs actually go off and Skynet actually does destroy humanity. I was like, you know what? That is cool. I like how in the end they didn't stop Judgment Day; they just delayed it, and it was going to happen anyway. And I thought that was a really cool twist. And the way they how the missile or the nukes are like flying overhead, and you see it like landing in different parts of the earth. Like,
Yeah.
I thought that was really cool. I was like, wow, that's badass.
So you like the movie for a special effect?
Only one scene.
One special effect.
The rest of it was
the whole
garbage.
fucking movie.
Hey, he's hanging from the truck. Like, I was just like, oh, this is stupid. I was like, what are we doing here?
really?
He's like wearing a leather jacket
Claire
again. I'm like,
Danes?
man, really?
You-
A leather?
What are we
But
doing here?
I say kind of more better answer that question from my perspective. I think besides Ghostbusters with Afterlife, because I think Afterlife is going to give the Ghostbusters franchise some new life. But
Yeah,
besides
it's
that, I
powerful.
think the one with the most opportunity to redeem itself on the big screen is Star Wars. Just because it's so beloved by fans, they're putting out so much content with, of course, Visions. They have the Book of Boba Fett, The Mandalorian. They have all these different directions that they can go with the Star Wars universe. And so you have plenty of options to have something good come out, which, in my opinion, the last good movie from Star Wars to come out in theaters was probably Solo. Honestly, I liked Solo. I think Solo got a bad rap because of The Last Jedi.
I think Solo was better than Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker as far as
I will agree with
an
that.
entertaining movie.
I thought it had a better story.
Better story.
It was more, and for it to be, where they had to bring in Ron Howard, already into production, all
And
that.
I've always said this. I always wish that Ron had gotten it from like
the start.
Yeah.
From pre-production. From casting.
That way, it would have been 10 times better.
Yeah.
Because he's just a more well-rounded director.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And as for the other off one,
I thought you were gonna say awful.
No. The other
awful
one that was basically a one-off because it fits into the art.
Talking about Rogue One.
I'm surprised.
Rogue
I'm
One
surprised that they haven't done.
I liked Rogue One a lot. A lot of people didn't like that
Rogue One's
movie.
good, but
Yeah,
I'm
I thought it was
surprised they
good.
haven't like doubled down on that and done like a shuttle Tidarium.
Well, they just wrapped on the was it a series or movie with
Cassian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, with,
Andor. I don't care about Andor.
Yeah, Andor.
Yeah, so we'll see. I'm looking forward to that shit because it looks like
I care about
basically they're taking
Tidarium.
when you first
What's
meet
his
him
name?
in Rogue
Diego
One,
Luna.
Yes.
they first meet him in Rogue One. The way he describes his struggle, like throughout the past whatever years fighting against the Empire, I want to see that though. I mean, it's not going to be. There's not probably going to be no Jedi and all of that shit in it, but it's going to be.
The only thing I really liked about his character was when he killed the guy on that planet.
Yeah.
He sacrificed the guy. I was like,
Okay, you just said kill the guy on that planet. I was like, there's so many situations he can be referring to.
Well,
Holy
I mean,
crap!
At the beginning,
You know how
when
many
meet
planets
him
are in
and
Star
he's
Wars?
getting
All right, Lewis, man, appreciate
the
you jumping in.
intel.
See you, Lewis.
Lewis.
What's up?
But no, the
He
that
killed the
movie
guy on that
I thought
planet.
was really cool. I often
know what
wonder
I'm
what
talking
the
about.
original cut was going to be like
It's
because
the worst
they had to
description
do
of any
massive
scene I've ever
reshoots.
heard.
on Rogue One.
On Rogue One. That was the only case where you had studio intervention that actually worked out because the movie was still good. But I know it was a darker film, and there were scenes that they shot that you never saw.
Honestly, dark times though. Dark times.
Yeah.
Make a
the
dark
Empire.
film. Which the
Yeah,
movie's still
it's
pretty.
cool, and they should still keep doing stuff like that. Like show us different characters, different perspectives. It's a huge empire that lasted for a while.
Yeah.
So
Who was
I mean,
it?
there's
It
so
was,
many stories you could tell.
Was it Gareth Evans who did
Yes.
Rogue One? Yeah.
Was it Evans or
else?
Edwards? Gareth. I know it was Gareth.
It might have been Gareth Edwards. Anyway, I think he did a good job.
Yeah, no, it was good. I walked out of there, and then the ending. I mean, obviously, you can say what you want about the.
I mean, his part was
Deep
the best
Fake or
one
whatever
of Last Jedi. Gareth Edwards.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, his cameo.
His cameo.
He's like,
I was
Salt.
like, no.
he's just sitting there next to him like,
Yeah, you can say what you want about the Leia shit at the end. I thought
I
that
don't want
was
to talk
absolutely.
about Last Jedi. That movie.
I don't
I'm not
mind
talking
the
about that. I'm
Leia
talking
thing.
about
I
Rogue
don't
One.
care about the
No,
digital double.
I didn't mind it.
Like,
It was to me. It would look good. I was
it
like,
was the
holy
same thing with
shit.
Luke
What?
Skywalker in the
When Leia popped up at the end of
Mandalorian.
Rogue
I didn't
One.
mind that either. People were like,
Yeah.
"Oh, he looks fake." I'm like, "Yeah,
People
he
were
looks
like,
fake."
that was a horrible CGI of Princess Leia. I thought it was cool. I was like, cool.
Yeah,
It,
dude,
it
if you ever
connects to the
watched
story. I like that.
Yo, if you ever watch the special features on that fucking Blu-ray, she had to do that shit like 100 times.
Yeah.
She had to do it a lot of times until finally everybody was satisfied.
Hope.
Yeah.
Stayed angry. Hope.
The takes that they do show, they all sound the same, and to me, they look the same. But I'm not a movie director, so I can't,
It's
can't
one thing
call
to
it.
shoot like 100 takes or whatever of that. Imagine being in the editing room. You're like, Hope. Next one. Hope. Not that one. Hope.
Well,
the
when
one.
they
Hang on.
finally,
Hang
when
on
they
to that
finally
one.
got it, everybody was
Like-
like, "That's the one." They were all like excited.
What are we
about
down
it.
to?
No,
we're down to
you know what it
25
was?
takes.
It didn't even fucking matter at that point. They were like, "I gotta go home."
No, they were like, they were like, the scene that precedes this scene is the best Darth Vader scene in the history of fucking Star Wars.
Yes.
That one. So we're cool with her saying hope.
That was the Darth Vader scene in Rogue One was probably the biggest surprise scene that I've
Dude,
seen
that's
in a while, because
fire.
nobody knew about that. Nobody knew about that.
No.
That one and the next one that was pretty good secret was the Darth Maul scene. I
That
thought
was a
was
good
pretty
one, but see, here's my problem with that though: is that it didn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay,
Well, it didn't go anywhere
Right.
because Solo didn't.
The
make any
fans
money.
boycotted it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's the why it didn't go anywhere.
That's why it didn't go anywhere, Andre.
Fuck? Oh, get out of here. But still,
Because
I
your
thought it was
brethren-
cool. I thought it was cool that they had Darth Maul, which
I thought it was
that
cool
also
that they had
connects to
Ray back in costume.
that also connects to the Clone Wars. It connects to Star Wars Rebels. So I was like, yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool that they're doing that. And so at that time, I was really happy because they were doing such a good job at connecting the series, Rebels, Clone Wars with the live action stuff. I was like, man, this is really cool. And then you got to The Last Jedi, and it was just like,
What up, sickness in the house? I don't
What's up,
have
sickness?
What's up, sickness?
You don't have to clip here.
I don't have it. No. None of us have it except for
Yeah, I know. It's always fun.
see,
Always
Trevor,
I had to edit that clip too, so that it didn't go over like 3 seconds. Otherwise,
Check-
Otherwise, sickness left.
This is only the beginning of that movie was fire.
What?
The rest of the movie was
Fire what movie? Oh,
Talk about
Bumblebee.
Bumblebee.
Speaking of
Yeah,
which,
we've all talked about.
if
that.
y'all
Yeah,
get the
we've
chance,
gone
if
deep into that.
it ever comes back to theaters, my only problem was the sound. Like seeing that shit on the big screen after fucking decades was fire, but the sound wasn't surround, so it was all coming from the front, no side sound or whatever. Still, fucking, I can't. That's my favorite animated movie. That's my favorite Transformers movie.
Anthony was watching the movie from Lookout Mountain.
Up on Witch Mountain. No, he went and saw it. He was the biggest dude there. Yeah,
Yeah, all the kids were like,
Yo, I was excited and shit, but like there was a dude sitting in front of us, like a little bit in front of us.
people like RJ was there. He's
Yo,
like,
every
"I'm gonna
song
get
that
outta
came
here."
on, which if you're a fan of Transformers movie, the soundtrack is fire. They have a fire. Yo, he sung every fucking song out loud. I didn't give a fuck because it was fire. You know what I mean? Like you're
I'd
not
have been like,
missing
hey,
anything.
I think the whole theater should have been like, "You got the touch, you got the
Touch.
What was the song that comes on when the Decepticons bust into the ship and start murdering
Yeah.
Autobots? That shit, dude.
Devastating.
Let's fucking go. Anyway, just he mentioned Transformers. Want to put that up. But Joey was talking about all the planets in the Star Wars universe happening on another planet that they announced a release date for. The Book of Boba Fett, man.
Woo! I want to see this, dude.
Yes.
This is gonna be
Yeah,
badass.
dude, it looks dope.
What was the date? December 28th or 22nd?
29th.
29th?
We're all like,
You got it wrong
Wrong.
twice.
I think it was the 29th.
I think it was the 20th. It's Christmas Day, y'all. It's
He's
Christmas
like,
Day.
yo, 22nd.
Well, what's
How about the
crazy about this
21st?
too is that
What was it?
they
Yeah.
filmed this show, but then they haven't filmed The Mandalorian season 3.
No.
Well, yeah, because he's off doing The Last of Us, right?
Yep.
It must be what it is. And they're like, all right,
Yeah.
well, we're just going to do
Ooh,
the Book of Boba Fett.
You solved the mystery right there. There you go.
He's like, I
Yeah.
could film season 3, but I could film The Last of Us.
That was good.
But it can't be matter.
What is that accent? That's not Pedro Pascal at all.
That's not Pedro Pascal.
Then who is it?
It's not Pedro. Come on now. Don't be silly.
So, what's excitement levels for this show?
Dude,
10.
yeah.
I want to see every minute of this. And what's funny is that like I don't even know what they're gonna do in the story, but I'm really excited for it.
Yeah.
Anyone can show up. Like, oh,
yeah.
Yo, if he actually makes a clone of himself, like his father did him, like sort of keep the line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I see what you're doing there, Disney.
Yeah,
but
because
the
then
problem with that-
they could definitely do the
but see, there's a problem with that though. Is that character wasn't in the sequel trilogy, so I guess he was off in the background somewhere on another planet doing something.
He was doing his own. He was making his own.
Very excited considering the first two.
They do have Kaminoan technology still. They still that one guy from the planet.
Yeah.
So I mean they could do it. They could still have that.
Could they do it right?
They could do it.
Disney. This is Disney figuring out how to keep the train rolling. If it comes
they know Boba Fett is like one of the most popular characters since the 80s.
Yep, and they got Timon Morrison to come back. It's just I'm excited for this. I think it's going to be fine.
I'm not happy that I understand why they did it,
go.
But I don't like the fact that they changed the name of Slave One.
I don't like that.
Like
I think that's so stupid.
Firefly or something. I was like, what?
Yeah, it's Slave One.
It's Slave
bro.
One.
I don't give a shit.
You can say it all you want.
The second ship is Slave 2.
Slave 1. Yeah, if it's a new ship, Slave 2.
Yeah.
2.0.
Yeah.
I have no quality.
And my thing is like, okay, my last thoughts on that whole ship thing. This is a bounty hunter we're talking about. This is not necessarily a good guy.
Yeah.
So if his ship is named Slave One, it's not that big of a deal. It's kind of on brand, actually.
I mean,
like,
you actually
did they get called out on that? Like, you had the name Slave?
No, they just
in
did it.
Star
They just did
Wars because Anakin and his mom were both fucking slaves.
There you go.
But they
were doing what to slaves?
They were fucking slaves.
They were okay.
That's wrong.
It's wrong. So many levels.
Yeah, but nobody called them out. They just did it.
They just did it.
Mm-hmm.
They just did
Yeah,
it.
but
the House of Mouse does what the House of Mouse wants to do.
They just took a super like SJW route and was like, hey, let's just take the name Slave out.
How the fuck? How did
skip that
How did I
speed
get
bump?
the date wrong? And it's like
Right there.
I know. We were like, what are you talking about? Is it December 22nd or December 28th?
Are you blind? Can you see? Barely.
He's like, guys, speculation time.
yeah.
So
what do you think the release date of this is?
So let me ask you guys, why do you think it's called the Book of Boba Fett?
Because it's probably a book.
Oh, God, right.
Well, instead of just simply calling it Boba Fett or, Boba Fett
like
series.
The Rise of Boba Fett, or like is there a
instead
reason
of
that's
calling
called
it
that?
The Chronicles of Boba Fett or
There you
something
go.
like that? They're just call it the Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah, I mean,
the Book of Boba Fett. But the thing is that
or
as people
what's
in the
going to
80s
happen
used to
in
call
this
him
movie?
Boba Fett.
Or this series? I mean, he's going to be on Tatooine. Is he going to go off world? I'm sure. I don't know.
He's
Are
already
you?
been off world?
No, but I'm saying in the series, you idiot.
well, I guess because he did take Jabba's throne, so maybe he's going to be asserting dominance on Tatooine. And
He is. Yep, he's going to take over. He killed Bib Fortuna. I was like, what the fuck?
And Bib
what did he
Fortuna,
do to you?
He was putting on some weight. He was getting a little heavy.
Did.
I was like, damn, Bibbs, you blew up.
Bibs. Wow, I didn't know you knew him like that.
I got to gorge myself to be like
Anthony Bell's right in the
Jabba.
house. He said Zeeverfett is sponsored by Disney.
Oh, that's why he loves The Last Jedi.
All right.
Oh, so
Don't get him on that. That'll
Well,
they
well,
can stream another
let me
hour
just
and a
ask
half
him real
long.
quick.
Oh, you want to talk about the
Let me
last
just ask
Jedi?
him. Let me just ask him.
Okay.
As
What?
when you did your fan film, when you watched The
shit.
Last Jedi, did you see any similarities between that story and your story?
The betrayal of Snoke.
You had something like that?
Yeah, because we in mine I killed the Emperor.
They copied the Zeeverfett cut.
Pretty much. Yeah, I mean
Rising threat.
rising threat. But yeah, no, that's there were some similarities, but it wasn't no, not too many. Not too many.
Hey, and also
More in The Force Awakens.
I want to put this out there, you guys, everyone in the chat. I want to put this out there. I
What?
learned just the other day that Ryan had finished principal photography of that movie.
Yeah, it's done.
So he shot it. He shot the whole movie.
Yep.
Ryan, you
So-
should be so honored. Andre's your biggest fan.
I want
He
to see this
is.
fucking movie
He
like
is.
put together. He was showing me clips of it. We were like,
Yeah.
Are we
When
gonna
they
go to
were over here,
Whataburger?
I broke out some of the stuff.
"You have any more vodka?"
Vodka. Oh my god.
Pull out a
Oh, I'm
bottle.
sorry,
It
guys. the whole time?
I'm not a heavy drinker.
has like a corner in it.
Like you guys. Yeah, I have a bottle.
There was
of
more in this
vodka,
bottle
but
of
there's,
water
like,
than there was
hardly any.
in that bottle of vodka.
Well, because I drank it all before you came over. I was like, this guy is eating a lot of stuff. This little hobbit.
Little hobbit, get the hell out of here.
Said the pot to the kettle.
I know, right?
So-
But no, Boba Fett's gonna be badass. Like,
yeah,
I
but
can't wait
he's
to see
shorter
it.
than I am, Dawson. So
Wow.
yeah,
Dude,
he's a whole
I'm
foot.
5'7".
He's like a foot shorter than me.
I'm sorry, I'm not like 6'10", like Dawson, and
6'4".
Anthony's like 6'3".
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
closer.
He's also like 200 and some odd pounds. Like
Yeah, I mean, he's like a linebacker.
we're waiting for him to get off the plane. Ryan was like,
Oh,
"Believe
yeah.
me, when he comes out, you're not gonna miss him. He's a big dude. He came out like
yeah.
I can
He
feel
came
the
out like
footsteps.
a Terminator. Was like, what is it? I'm an exoskeleton or whatever.
I'm a cybernetic
yeah.
organism,
Yeah.
living tissue, living tissue under.
And he had his,
I
I'm
don't
going to
know
ask you some
skeleton.
questions.
he had
And I
two
want them
bags,
answered
and they were out
immediately.
here, and he just dropped them.
Yo,
Cautious lion or loin, Ryan?
Loin.
lion or loin? What are you talking about?
Oh no.
He said so.
I don't know.
Zeeverfett is
What did I
5'4".
say?
Anthony, all need tonight. Zeeverfett, Boba Fett, they stole Ryan's.
Now the name Zeeverfett was because
Yo, he's on you.
He was it was basically the same thing. It was an unaltered clone of Boba that that he
Boba.
raised, and he just called him Zeeverfett. So it was just like, okay, there you go. So that
He
was
was
just
gonna
it was
be-
the same thing.
he was going to be in the movie.
Yeah, he had a small part in the movie. I have the helmet, but I fucking broke it. But I have the helmet.
You
Mhm.
I
broke
didn't
it?
show you the helmet. Did I? I showed you.
Yeah,
the
you
helmet.
did. Yeah,
Yeah.
It
I
wasn't
showed you guys
painted.
the
Yeah.
helmet. Yeah, I
Yeah,
fucking
you did.
broke the visor.
He also sent
Um,
me he sent me like some of his security cam footage that Ryan has at his house and shit. He sent it to me because obviously me and Andre, we had to sleep like on some.
I had to
same
knock
room.
Andre out. I was like every night.
So this
the
is
fan?
hitting the head with the fan.
Yo, dude. I can't even. So this is what he sent me from a conversation me and Andre had after we went to the bar. This is
I'm gonna take a pillowcase and fill it full of bars of soap and beat the shit out of you.
I kid you not, guys. I had to bust in the room a couple times because I heard them
Bullshit.
giggling.
oh, you did.
No, I heard you guys giggling in there, and I was like, "What are y'all doing?"
Were they pillow fighting too?
I couldn't tell because
I got Dawson gets
the
excited
light-
about that.
All the
Well,
lights
they-
were off.
He's like,
All the
oh,
lights were
joke.
off, and they were in there giggling, and I was like, "Yo, I'm not going in there because I'm."
We had such a good time. And it's too bad
Wearing nothing
Dawson's
but
bailed
underwear.
on us, but it's fine.
Okay,
like,
bailed and not able to
Uh,
are two completely different things.
I can't. I'm traveling to the Metropolis Museum.
No, he was going to Florida.
don't.
I
Oh,
never-
we went to Florida. Oh,
I didn't go to Florida. I went to
Joey.
South Carolina, a completely different state.
Oh,
I know it's hard to understand for Californians, but
Why is that?
no,
Why is that?
because you travel tons of hours and you stay in the same freaking state.
That's it, man. We got the whole coast basically.
I don't know because I do that in Texas.
Well, yeah, Texas and California have a similar problem.
Zeeverfett
I
has
can
big fans.
travel.
Texas
I can
is like that,
travel
though.
I just like to take digs
Okay,
in California.
Let
just
me
'cause-
ask you this.
Yeah,
Let me ask you this.
gosh,
Ryan,
gosh,
do you have the
gosh.
script?
I have the script. Not like on this computer.
We
I
should
don't
do a
have it on
script
this
read.
computer.
like a table read and
A
shit.
table read. There we go.
Table read. Yeah. No, I'll send it to you. I'll let you read it if you
All
want.
right. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. That's fine.
So, yeah.
No, that's fine. No, okay, I won't force you.
Once
Andre's
again,
containing his excitement.
Yeah.
Watch tomorrow.
Inside, he's like, "Oh my
"Hey, did
gosh,
you
I'm gonna read the
what
Oh
was
my
that
It was leaked to me.
what was that in
Exclusive.
Forgetting
Perfect.
Sarah Marshall? He's like, "Did you listen to my demo tape?" He's like, "I was gonna do that, and then I decided to carry on with my life."
yeah, Anthony only said don't read terrible movies.
Don't read terrible movies. That's terrible.
What? Sniper Stepper will say, could we mod him? Wasn't he already modded?
I thought he was.
On this account, my other one isn't working. Oh, he had another one. But what up?
What up?
What's up?
I'm
What
gonna
up,
put him in
Truth?
timeout.
Once again,
I see you.
for the
So
second
true.
time during this episode, if you just now joined us, we were talking about this. And then I don't know what happened.
Ryan and Andre happened.
Yeah,
No,
start
that's
talking
not
about
true.
you got
That's
Yeah,
exactly
I know. I
legit,
mean,
though.
we must because we stream so much. It just we just have so much to talk about.
Oh, he's
it's all
frozen.
interesting conversation.
Truth in the
There
house,
it
where you at?
Where'd Truth go?
Where Truth be?
Where be at? Yo, where he be?
You don't see it?
No, where he be?
Right. Yeah, right there. Go.
Oh, there he is. He said, "What's up?"
Jamie. Yeah.
Hey,
He
say what up?
All right, cool.
I'm like,
Oh,
I
here
put
we
him in
go.
timeout.
Hey, what up, Truth? What up, Truth?
I blocked his comment to be a dick. Like, ah.
Oh, that you
You
did?
blocked it?
No, I did not.
Oh,
I
I
even
was
said
gonna
what's
say,
up to him.
fucking-
You heard it here first.
He
You
did
blocked
Right
it.
here
not.
first. Exclusive.
Perfect.
Oh, shit.
Ryan
Yeah,
and Andre having a nice conversation. Well, thank you, Anthony Beltray. That was very nice of
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
No, I mean the Boba Fett series is going to be badass because now we're further exploring the universe from a
Mhm.
different character, not from from Mando. Or now we're following Boba Fett. It's going to
But
open the
technically,
door.
he's from Mando.
Well, but still,
And
we're
technically,
sticking with
it's
him.
Boba Fett.
It's Boba Fett, not Jango. He's dead. He got his head
He
cut
got
off.
decapitated.
Yes.
Yes.
I
Great
always
job.
I often wonder when he picked up his helmet and was like, was dead. Wouldn't his head come falling out of it? Like,
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
no, it was
damn!
strapped in.
Lightsaber like
It
seared it
has a,
together.
yeah.
Yeah.
It has a chin strap, so it would have kept his head inside.
Django dies in episode 2. He died.
Spoiler.
But what's funny about that? Okay, so like back in the day when we saw episode 2, me and all my friends were like, all right, we're talking about it. My friends and I, and this is before we could do this on YouTube.
Before Grabber or
Before the dark times.
Before the wheel was invented.
This is back when we used to talk about this kind of stuff on AOL Instant Messenger.
Ooh, yeah, I know that. And ICQ.
We were like, okay,
Django
so we
Doggo.
definitely know that in the next movie, in episode 3, there's going to be a showdown between Boba Fett and Mace Windu. That never happened. We were like,
I don't like sand.
It's
I don't
coarse
like
and
that.
rough and irritating and gets everywhere.
he
What
didn't
kind
have
of
an accent.
is that?
He's not British.
It's coarse
That
and
wasn't a-
irritating and
it
it
wasn't-
gets everywhere.
That's not even close to what I did. He kind of has a little bit of a slur to his voice, a little bit.
No, he doesn't. He's American.
He's
I no crap, Andre.
But the voice
Actually-
you did was an American.
Actually, he's Tatanesian.
He does talk. He's like, I don't like sand.
he's Tunisian.
It's coarse, it's rough, and it's irritating. He talks like that. It's not an accent.
Okay. All right. Alrighty.
Oh my goodness.
Douchebags.
My God, Andy, you grown.
Oh man.
I know. My God, Andy, you grown. He's like, oh, Andy, you'll always be that little boy from Tatooine. Like, oh, shot down.
Yo,
Ah.
friend zone.
Yeah.
And then she goes and wears that dress in front of the fireplace.
Oh, she knew what she was doing.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Look at
Read
Joe. He's
something
actually
like-
Canadian, though.
A Canadian Tunisian? That'll be the day.
He's actually Canadian.
You're also just confusing Anakin's voice with Kenobi's
Yeah,
accent.
thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
I-
it's
I
not
knew
at
it.
all what I did.
You got it. Frank got it.
He thought it
That's
was
not at all what
Kenobi's-
Obi-Wan
he was
Kenobi's
like,
accent
and
is.
that's
like,
why he did
"Hello
it. He thought
there."
it was Kenobi.
No, hello there. That's
Hello
Obi-Wan
there.
Kenobi. I wasn't doing Obi-Wan Kenobi's.
Do you think Ray at one point was going to be a Kenobi?
Yeah, no. I think Rey was going to be a Skywalker because there was a video game where she called Kylo cousin. It was what was that thing that the kids used to play that had the little figure and you put it on the Disney character?
What was that?
The Infinity?
and it was Infinity.
Yeah,
Right.
those were
And,
big
and
time
yeah,
for
all
a
the
while.
different characters from different genres, and there happened to be like they did this run of the Star Wars characters from the sequels, and that was just one of the things that they did. But yeah, she even admitted they went to her and they were like, yeah, no, this is your lineage. No, this is your lineage. No, this is your lineage.
This is the
Until
problem.
finally, yeah, because I mean, they didn't have a plan.
We got a question from Anthony Beltray. It says, do y'all think that Ahsoka is going to be in the Obi-Wan series?
I think Ahsoka is going to be found out that she is Obi-Wan's daughter.
I want to see the Ahsoka series.
She's
Don't
a
get me
Kenobi.
wrong. I want to see all that.
The funny thing about Ahsoka is the bitch will never die.
Well,
she has outlived everyone.
She should have. If she was going to die, she should have died against Darth Vader.
She should have died.
I thought she did die. What's up, Darkstar? I thought she did die, and then she was alive. Like, okay,
nope.
She didn't die.
She cannot die. Filoni will never let her die. It's kind of like Captain Marvel.
No, I wouldn't go that
bitch
far.
won't die.
All right.
If she died in What If? Speaking of which,
yeah, not doing that yet.
God damn!
We set you up. We give you good segues.
I laid the transition right there, man. I put the tracks down and everything.
Okay, not
you say yes.
Hold on.
I say no.
What are you doing, Anthony?
I found that fucking Rocky trailer.
He's like, hold on.
Mind.
He did your job for you.
He's like, hey,
hosting.
He's like.
So
he's doing a back.
We talked about it.
Wait,
we briefly mentioned earlier.
Where'd it go?
Rocky 4 is getting a director's cut with like 40 extra minutes. Good God! But we're all Rocky fans here, so let's check it out.
Yeah.
Wait, Dawson, have you seen all the Rockies?
Yes, I've seen all the Rockies, Andre. I'm a freaking human being.
Y'all hear that?
Yeah.
Russia will now throw its hat into the ring.
I've seen this Drago fight.
Drago is a super athlete.
I know I can beat him.
You were a little wrong about that one.
There's nothing more to prove.
He thinks he's fighting for the whole country, but his reasons are wrong.
I'm asking.
That's a new scene.
Stand in my corner. Just this one last time.
I did not come here to lose.
Perhaps this simple defeat will be a perfect example of how pathetic your society has become.
You're my friend. I should start this fight. And don't do this to me.
Are you sure we can watch this, or are they going to take us down?
Soon.
We've already started.
Warner Brothers. Who's
Drago.
It's not monetized.
Drago.
I let it happen. I gotta take everything he's got.
I think it's going to be a longer version.
He's had
40 minutes.
professional fight,
It's
and
just a
one
commercial.
man is dead.
It's suicide.
Oh, yeah, that's new.
You can't win.
There's gonna be a time when you're gonna have to do things that other people don't think are right, but they're gonna be right for you. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Not the fight been set yet.
What's up, Macchiaro?
Oh, that workout montage.
Yeah, dude.
The song in that one is out of this world.
Yeah.
You got the
All your strength, all your power, all your love, everything you got.
You know what to do. Do it.
He's not a machine.
He's a man! A human being!
I must break you.
Rocky is in serious trouble.
They would have stopped the fight right there.
Get up, you son of a bitch.
Oh, it's the penguin.
Beat it with
go.
heart.
Get up. Get up.
Get up.
They renamed it.
Okay.
Rocky versus Drago. Oh, I love that. I love that.
One night only?
Oh, and movies? What the fuck?
Why would you do that? No, there's like one night only in the theater.
On digital and on demand, they're doing it.
Yeah. All right.
Wow.
That's gonna be a badass.
We all had a
Wow.
panic attack for a second.
Yeah, dude, that shit was fire.
Yeah, like what?
That looks awesome.
That workout scene at
You will
the end,
lose.
dude, badass
That was
scene.
yo, You just got to see us react to
I tell you what, like, even if you're not into being like physically fit or working out, like if you don't want to work out after watching that montage, there's something wrong with you.
Dude, Stallone got so shredded for that movie. He was
Yeah,
jacked when he walks up, and I was like, damn. Or like when he's working out and he's like lifting up the wagon. This guy's wife and kids in it.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's the Russian family.
Yeah.
She has a bug spray.
Yes, rest in peace. Spoilers, but if you haven't seen it, then
you haven't lived.
That movie's like 30.
If you haven't watched Rocky 4 and you live in America, then you're not American. I'm sorry.
Then why'd you ask if I had seen it?
Because you're an American.
Because you're kind of a kid. I thought maybe it was before your time.
Okay, Joey.
I mean, honestly,
my parents raised me on good quality movie. I grew up on the freaking Goonies.
Don't get me started. You have not watched the Lord of the Rings
Extended Edition.
Oh my god, that's not on the same level as Rocky. I'm sorry, it's not.
That's
just another staple.
Yeah,
another staple. It's another staple. That's like saying I've never seen BBS the Ultimate Edition.
It's
it's not the same thing.
Yes, it is.
Yes,
No,
it
it's
is.
not.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. There's a massive difference because Lord of the Rings theatrical and extended cut are both fantastic. BBS theatrical edition, not so much.
If you actually watch the extended versions, then basically you can't watch the theatrical anymore because it's not the same movie. It's a short, condensed version of that film. And so you're missing key details and storylines that were in that movie.
Yeah, and I've seen all those scenes on YouTube. So I've seen all the scenes that I need to see.
You never watched together, though.
I don't give a crap.
Like saying, I've had peanut butter and jelly, just never in a sandwich.
Dude, no, it's not the same because I've experienced what's in the theatrical cut and I've experienced what's in the extended edition. I can piece it together in my mind. It's a freaking movie.
All right, you know what?
But I mean, is it?
What are we doing? I'm gonna get his bounce real quick while he's doing whatever he's doing. Several places today put out, and this is obviously it's leaked. It's not 1,000% confirmed.
1,000% confirmed. You heard
if you are a person who loves the Injustice games, as I am, you guys play Injustice Fire. The roster for Injustice 3 supposedly leaked. I've seen it several places today. I'm not going to mention this. I just pulled it up on Sports Kita. I don't know what that is. I didn't want to mention other places who had leaked because I don't want to put their names if this is not the correct thing.
Right. It's in the chat.
All right.
I put a poll in the chat. The poll says, "Do you think that Dawson should watch the Lord of the Rings extended editions in order to be American?"
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yeah, and we'll tell the results at the end of the broadcast and let you guys know is or is not Dawson American.
There it is.
All right. So anyway,
show your quality.
So Injustice 3 leaked roster includes all the new characters from DC Comics.
What is this? What is this? The game?
No, the roster. The first two Injustice games have basically the same roster, but they add in extra. You know what I mean? Like they'll add in some new characters. So this one is mostly the same, but there's some new ones in there.
They got Jon Stewart and Guy Gardner.
Yeah, Beast Boy. Like so I'll read it from the top. Aquaman, Ocean Master, Batman, Beast Boy, Black Canary. Blue Beetle,
it's Terry McGinnis. It's not even actually Batman. It's not like Bruce Wayne.
That's
Batman Beyond.
Batman Beyond.
Yeah, Batman Beyond. It's like
so. He'll be there. Booster Gold, Cheshire, Constantine, Cyborg, Deathstroke, Flash / Impulse, Green Arrow, Green Lantern, Jon Stewart and Guy Gardner, Harley Quinn, Joker, King Shark, Lex Luthor, Metallo, new, Merit Master, Necron, Poison Ivy, Ra's al Ghul, new, nice. Raven, Red Tornado, I think new.
That's new, yeah.
Robin, Nightwing, Supergirl, Superman, Wonder Woman / Artemis. And if you pre-ordered from wherever place, you get the Anti-Monitor. And then Fighter Pack 1, Etrigan, Livewire, Johnny Cage, and Killer Croc. And let's see, the leak further adds He-Man.
What?
He-Man, Neo, and Fire God Liu Kang will be remaining 3 guest characters, but I'm sure the rest
of them.
Neo?
Dude.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Dude, badass. Neo against Superman.
Dude.
So my gosh.
Like I said,
Superman would win that.
Hasn't been
unless they're in the Matrix.
Confirmed. It's just that this is and with leaks like this where you see it so many places, I'm sure they probably just leaked it to see people's their response to the
Response,
leak.
reaction,
Yeah. If they like it, which we do, Neo, we're all like fucking blown away by seeing it. But is it going to be Keanu Reeves? What I don't know.
1000% is Keanu Reeves.
I mean, you have
Bro,
to.
He-Man and Neo. Yeah,
He's gonna get recast.
He's gonna like jump into the fights, and be like, I know kung fu.
Yeah, which I mean, in these
gonna be a
games, they don't
female
And then
really
Superman's
know.
gonna say, "Show me."
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Source Hugh. Okay, relax.
Oh my
Yeah, fine.
god.
So, like I said, I think they probably leaked this themselves on purpose, just so people they say, okay, they like it. Let's go ahead.
Yeah. Because they're like, we got a Suicide Squad
Yeah. game.
And we haven't said shit about that in a year. So
Yeah.
let's go ahead and let's
Well,
go.
they're gonna talk about at DC Fandom.
Yeah, for sure.
They're going to talk about a lot of things at DC Fandom.
I want to see that. Oh, actually, I have to say I want to play that game. The Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. That's gonna be badass.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
He says after working in the theater back then and putting those films together, I thought those were boring. And the extended version. Oh, you talking about what? Rocky?
No, Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. Yeah.
Keanu is Neo and John.
Where are we on the un-American tally?
Currently, we're 3 minutes in. Got 12 votes. Yes is winning at 58%. No is at 42%. So Dawson right now, not looking too good.
Not looking too good, guys. Don't be sure you vote. You cast your vote. Also, smash that like button for the 4 nerds. We appreciate all the support. Back to you.
He said, "Where is Black Adam?" Hopefully, we'll see on Fandom, or I will.
Yeah, Andre. As soon as I stop working 10 to 12 hours a day at work, then maybe I'll be able to give those movies a watch.
Mad. Why are you getting mad?
You bring us up every freaking show.
But you walk into it, so it's like
you bring it up out of nowhere.
You just told me you watched it already.
He's saying, "Where's Black Adam in the game?" I don't know.
Why isn't he in the game? Black Adam should be in the game.
Yo, yeah, in a year
he might be a downloadable character.
Yeah, when the movie,
well,
like I said, that's
not
not final. So they'll he's had a movie coming out next year. There's no way he's not in that game. Neo released Morpheus from the simulation Superman. His name is Perry, and he's my boss, and he hates me. All right, he's forgot he was in the game. So as Andre was saying just a few minutes ago before I showed you guys that roster, there's a show that we're consensus. I think we all love it, and it's called What If. Episode 8 hit yesterday. Spoilers. If you've had
we don't have the spoiler graph, but guys, tell your friends we're gonna
graph.
Well, matter of fact, that's what I'm gonna do.
We're gonna have a graph. We're gonna have a chart.
That's what I'm gonna do right here. Let's see.
But we're making a chart, so hold on.
He's
we're putting the graph together right now.
Yeah.
We'll have
this is how we do. It's how we do. This is how we do.
So
live
from the east of the United States, there's going to be a big push of the cold front, and it's going to be a little chilly in the morning. So guys, grab
there you go. Got a little banner there.
There you go. All right, here we go.
Episode 8. All right,
and we're back.
I'll before I head it real quick. I thought the episode was fire. Dawson, your thoughts, man?
Dude, my favorite episode so far.
Yes.
And there's been a couple really good ones. I mean, we had the Doctor Strange one. I enjoyed the zombie one. But this one, I think, by far is the best one. And again, we're talking about spoilers here, but I enjoyed Ultron in Age of Ultron, the movie. I liked the vocal performance. I liked the character overall. I did think it was lacking, but I think this episode fixed Ultron. I think it made it to where he was actually a scary character and made it to where he was threatening. Like you actually felt threatened by this character.
Yeah.
Because of things that take place in this episode. And I just thought it was phenomenal. I loved a certain cloak that a certain character had at the beginning of the episode. I thought that was dope.
I can't believe you got it from Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Apparently, sure. Why not?
I mean,
you can say it. I mean, this is a spoilers. Oh,
yes,
yeah.
Spoilers.
I was gonna
get
it's
a spoiler for What If episode 8, right?
Bro, this though.
Woo! Dude, yeah.
Oh, okay. Spoilers.
I thought that was a little like when that happened. I was like, wait, really? Like,
No, I
he
thought
didn't react
this
to
was
it.
badass.
I was like, oh snap!
I was like, okay. I felt
Like,
bad.
couldn't he have done that when they actually fought him?
I was like,
in
why didn't you
Infinity
just
War?
talk to him? Tell him exactly what
Because
T'Challa would have said. Come on now.
What? Oh, talk. Go ahead,
But
Dawson.
he shot him with the Mind Stone and just sliced him like butter. And I was just
Like
like,
butter.
I'm like, why didn't he do that in Infinity
'Cause
War?
he He was Ultron. He wasn't.
Yeah, that's
He was
Ultron.
Vision.
Different.
Ultron's
That's a different.
Yeah,
Different paradigm. Different.
Yeah, he's like, I would never cut you in half, even though you want to rip this out of my
You are a
forehead.
living organism. I will let Thor destroy you.
But like this episode had so much going for it. And I love the fact that it came right after that really stupid, silly, goofy episode. Cause like it was such a transition, such a shift of tone.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, we're right back into the dark, gritty world. And I love that it built on previous episodes. Cause at the end of the episode, you see that the Watcher, who's now been basically booted from his spot that he's been watching everything from, now has to turn to the evil Doctor Strange, or the Doctor Strange from episode 3, I think.
Yeah.
For help, which I thought was awesome. And so my prediction for this next episode, episode 9, is that instead of Jeffrey Wright and the Watcher doing the intro, it's Ultron's voice giving a more twisted, darker version of the intro.
Yeah.
Because he's standing where the Watcher was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so if they don't do that, they'd be missing a big opportunity.
I think they I really wanted James Spader to come back to the voice. I don't think that was him.
He
I
was.
think the replacement did pretty good though.
He did good, but I really wanted to hear James Spader because he has that voice, and that would have been badass.
That was the best thing about Ultron, and
I was like, how the hell did they get Tony Stark back?
Oh god,
he was in the.
They killed him again.
They killed him again. They killed him again
For the 4th time in the show. He's dead for the 4th time.
The Hulk was dead. All of them were laying there dead. I was like, dude, what?
That's one issue that I kind of did have is why is it that the only ones that survive are Hawkeye and Black Widow?
Because they're trying to be.
Is like, are they going to introduce Luke Skywalker into this universe and kill him off?
No, but Dawson has a point. How many episodes have we seen where it's like you have Black Widow and Hawkeye?
Yeah.
They've been prominent characters in at least 3 or 4 of these already. And it's kind of like, why?
What happened to the Hulk? What happened to the Hulk? What happened to Steve Rogers? What happened to Iron Man, Thor?
Like, why aren't you using them? Why are we using so much Black Widow and Hawkeyes? Because you have a show coming out.
I have to tell you, I am so fucking tired of Hawkeye, dude. Even with the damn metal arm or some shit.
Yeah.
I'm just like, dude, you're a one trick pony.
I did like.
I don't care about the Harry Potter
and the metal arm was cool
and all that. I was
like, the cloak was dope.
That was cool.
It would have been cooler on somebody else. I just like Clint is just such a non-interesting character to me and non-useful.
Well, but the thing is that
I liked that the Watcher wanted to like help them out so bad.
Yeah,
like, didn't.
I swore an oath.
Yeah, I swore an oath.
To who?
Are you tell me? Are you ready to break?
There is
oath?
one part at the beginning where the Ultron like copies tackle Clint and they fall off a building. He should have died. I thought he died right there.
Yeah, Clint should have died right there. I was like, dude, if I had fallen off of that building, I'd be dead.
Yeah.
He's not a superhuman. He's just a guy that can shoot bow and arrows, and he's
so he should have died there. But like, other than that, like I just love this episode. Again, some people pointed out in the chat the fight sequence between the Watcher and Ultron was freaking amazing. The way that Ultron became aware of the Watcher and just turned around and the Watcher's just like, oh crap.
That was cool. I like that he sort of like broke the fourth wall. Pulled a Ferris Bueller. Anthony's hating again. I liked the episode. I thought that Ultron was dope. This like Dawson said earlier, was sort of like this is a better version of this is the version that we should have got in the Avengers Age of Ultron, because that story wasn't great. It wasn't, and that's why it failed.
I don't want to say it wasn't great. I mean, I
don't
actually
say the
like
story
Age of
wasn't
Ultron.
great.
It definitely didn't live up to the first one, and the first one's not an incredible story by any means, but at least it's entertaining.
I think this Ultron is better than the one we got with Spader.
Yeah,
I think Spader's rendition. I love his voice, but I think his rendition or the character that they created then wasn't as interesting as this one here.
Okay, well, here's the other thing too. Now, you guys saw the tweets that were out there. The comparison between the scene where Jeff Goldblum's character gets killed and how
it looks very similar to
similar. It was spot on.
They do that all the time.
They do it all the time.
Yeah, Marvel is. I mean, they might as well just hire Zack Snyder just as a creative consultant for like visuals.
Yeah. I mean, like the fight with the two Visions. I mean, that was like spot on from Man of Steel.
Same shit.
But I mean, I don't think they were outright trying to copy them, but it was very similar.
I think they were. I think it's it's become
I
so
think they do it a
obvious.
lot. They do.
It's because it's just too obvious. Like I think that they might not be telling their CG crews like, hey, here's what I want you to do. I think the crews that are working on this are just like, they already got something done that's exactly what they're asking for.
Yeah.
Let's look at that and take inspiration from there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now,
Next question.
Oh, we got a regular Neil up in the chat.
The regular Neil.
What's up, Neil?
What up?
Hey, guys,
What up,
I know that he
dude?
had a stream today. Guys, go check his stream out. It's probably fire.
What up?
He makes great content.
ScarJo did this settle lawsuit or blah, blah. Did they settled? Where?
What?
Did that really happen? He said breaking news: ScarJo and Disney settled. Where's that at? I didn't see that. But anyway, as far as this is the part where he downloads Ultron instead of
Jarvis.
I don't care, Andre. That's something. That's
huh?
He's put it in the private chat. That's y'all look at it. Anyway, so yeah, for me, I thought the episode was fire.
I don't care, Andre.
Yeah. I like how it started. And Truth or Confirm Marvel is a plagiarist source. Zeeverfett. Yeah, they actually did. True. Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's happened a lot. It's even in just this season of What If, which next week's episode is the season finale. So there's
Do we know what the next episode's about, or are they not enough?
Okay, so here's what I think, because in the advertisements for this season, there's been a character missing, and her name is Gamora, daughter of Thanos. I think she's coming for Ultron because he killed her fucking dad. So she's gonna try to do whatever.
But she was killed on that planet with the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Different multiverse. So
yeah, multiverse, multipath.
That's the answer to everything. Okay.
So guys,
she'll come from somewhere else and be like, "Yo,
take a bottle." And you go outside.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Here we go.
Come on.
Sent the article. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, does it say how much? Let's see.
And it's like, I'm purchasing some protein powder right now.
Where are we standing at? Is Dawson American? Or
well, I went ahead and I ended that poll, and Dawson
ended
lost.
it. He lost.
You ended it when you were ahead. Wow.
You were getting offended. I thought, okay, let me
That's
just go ahead and end that.
That is grimy as fuck.
So here it is. After 5 minutes, Dawson.
5-minute poll.
The answer was yes. 53% compared to 46% at no.
You simply ended the poll when you were ahead.
You were getting mad.
There you have it, guys.
But I put a new one up, you guys.
You should run for public office.
I put a new poll up. I said, "What's your favorite episode of What If?"
Has the results,
and right now 60% is saying yes, that this was their favorite episode of What If.
Yo, I don't care what you think about Hawkeye. This is the most fire shot of the entire episode right here. That shit.
Was dope.
I think they tried really hard with that one.
Hey,
I think this shot here reminds me. This shot here reminds me of Aquaman.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, but it was still dope as fuck, though.
It was very cool. And the lighting, the Ultron copies, like, man.
This was actually the first
Ryan,
episode where...
Okay, if this was any other Marvel superhero besides Hawkeye, he'd be like, that was dope. That was dope.
No.
So you're like, no.
You know it. You know it.
No, it's this. I'm sorry. It's this shot. This reminds me of Aquaman when he's going down in the deep and have all those creatures.
Is that a bad thing?
Below. I'm just no. It's just they do that all the time, though, right? As far as taking inspiration from DC. Anthony,
honestly, I don't see the Aquaman comparison. I don't see the Aquaman comparison.
Yeah,
like it's not hating.
May have similar composition, but it's not the same.
Is this not fucking obvious to everybody? Is the fucking Wonder Woman? I'm sorry, the first episode of all this shit's fucking obvious. The same thing with Vision. All that shit's fucking obvious.
I think with this one, it's reaching though.
Yeah. I don't think it's reaching on this either.
I mean, it's just simple composition.
I would say the scene is very similar in composition to what we saw in the Aquaman scene. Oh. Because when I saw it, I was like, you know what, this reminds me of Aquaman, and I thought it was
in slow motion, and it was like really trying to emphasize.
But however, I thought it was a badass scene though, so I enjoyed it. Regardless, I enjoyed it.
He said it does not look like. I liked it. I thought this was the best shot of the show. In a show that it started going 100 miles an hour and ended pretty much the same way. Didn't slow down not one bit. And I had
Frankenstein is a really good
just saying that
point.
'cause he really
Frankenstein
likes
is a really good
Prey.
point
Right.
because in Aquaman, right, the boat's above water right here, and the creatures come from the deep. It's from the side. It's not on an angle like that. It's a slightly different composition,
so
similar
what you're
idea.
saying is
Okay.
is this and this is completely different.
I'm saying there's a slightly
Also,
different
the
alteration.
Aquaman
Okay,
shot,
no,
him and Mira were
sorry.
going down.
I
They
don't
were
buy
being
that. That's-
chased by,
Yeah.
and they're going down. Like
So there's
that.
creatures from behind
This
them,
is-
they're in the middle, and there's creatures down here.
Either way, look,
what I'm saying is
Basically, what I'm saying is that you have
heroes
to do a
on
lot
top,
of
creatures below.
you
And
basically have
then-
to do a
and
lot
it's
of
and
stretching
it's a
to reach as
beautiful-
far as you
It's
are.
a beautiful shot.
So
man.
yeah.
The episode was fire.
Look, you're doing
I
mental
agree with
gymnastics
Jamie.
right now.
Yeah.
The episode
You
was
love
fire.
using that term. You use it so often, but
mental
oftentimes you
gymnastics.
don't use it in the right context.
I don't think we're all caught up. on
This is the
Titan shit.
worst.
Let's
Yes.
see.
Oh, on
No, the
Titans?
episode it was fire. It's a good episode.
I stopped watching Titans. I don't
Me
even,
too.
I don't even have HBO Max. Actually,
I thought
actually
that the
recently canceled it.
after the afterlife or whatever the bus or train or whatever. I thought that whole thing was stupid.
I
That
stopped
whole
watching
sequence was
watching after Jason Todd went to the freaking Peep Show place to have a deep heart-to-heart conversation, and HBO they simply showed that girl because it was HBO. That's the only reason they had that scene in there. Like, he literally could have talked to anybody. He could have talked to a homeless man, could have talked to somebody on the street, could have talked to maybe an old friend, could have talked to anybody, but no, he had to go somewhere where he had to pay to watch people do some certain things.
That was interesting. I didn't
Incredibly
it was-
unnecessary.
It was unnecessary, but I mean, so was all their F-bombs.
Well,
Oh.
yeah, but this was the most egregious one,
They're
in my
like,
opinion.
"Hey, what the fuck's up? Fuck you!" Like, oh, okay.
Like, I can handle
What
some
do you mean, what
language
the
here
fuck's
and
up?
there, but that scene, I was just like, this is completely unnecessary. I don't need to watch this.
I didn't think it was that bad either. He's talking about. I guess y'all probably didn't see that one, the last one, not today's, but last
Oh no,
one.
I have not seen. You watched today's?
Yeah.
Did you
It
work
was-
today? What?
Did you work?
Like,
Yeah.
I just got home.
I
was
watched
like,
it
I
at
hardly
work.
had any time before the show. And you guys were like, yeah, I watched it. It came out today. I watched it. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, I remember that.
Normally, like whenever the shows come out on my lunch break, if it's like, what if I can finish the whole thing on my lunch break while I'm eating?
Okay.
But if
I
it's
got you.
if it's Titans, I watch half of it and then get home.
And
finish
then
the rest.
nobody fucks with Anthony when he has his phone out. They're just like, "Oh, leave him alone, leave him alone."
Yeah. He's
Hey,
got
hey,
that
Anthony,
mad-
He looks up
he's
like
got
this,
that
like-
mad mug face. He's like,
Can't you see I'm watching Titans?
Also, they had
just
did y'all
slowly
catch-
bringing up his
y'all,
lunch.
y'all catch President Steve Rogers on that
Yeah, I
episode?
did.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did.
Well, it
That's
was
pretty
an
cool.
Easter egg. Yeah,
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool.
I think it was like
The fight
Steve
between the
Winifred
Watcher
Rogers.
and Ultron was pretty fire.
And
Especially when
there's three fingers? Is he doing the Girl Scout symbol?
No, his pinky is like this.
it's like right there.
It looks like he's holding the hand of
No, he's
Voltron.
He's doing God damn it.
The
what's the
swear in
movie?
the
The Hunger
office.
Games. The Hunger Games.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hunger Games.
No, I ain't caught up on Doom Patrol yet. I need to get there this weekend. Dawson. What do you say? Dawson didn't like the popping. I will vote for President Steve Rogers. Yeah. So yeah, I thought the episode was great. This next week's is the last episode, and everybody's supposed to be coming.
Well, here's the thing, and
What up?
here's the thing is that we talked about it earlier on a previous.
wow, I'm not
stream.
even gonna say hi to Neil, dude. What the hell?
I did. We all said, "Hey!"
They're like, so anyway.
Okay, so I guess we'll have to ask Neil. Neil, is Dawson un-American?
He's never seen Rocky 4.
I've
Yes,
seen
I
all the
have.
Rockies.
And,
You
and
change
he
your
hasn't
story,
finished
little
watching
douche.
the extended editions of Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
I've seen the extended edition of the first
Yo,
one.
Real quick though, did you Neil? Did you see the trailer for Rocky 4, the director's cut?
No, fuck.
it's a director's cut. It's got what?
We
I'm
played it
scared
on our
to play
channel.
it
For all
again.
those who missed it, please go
Yeah.
watch the rewatch.
Yeah.
I'm scared to watch it again.
after the stream concludes.
After the stream concludes,
Dude, that shit
please
gets
start it over.
We're all hyped up here.
And he
like,
leaves right away.
Oh my God, there's an extended cut of Rocky.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's got 40 extra minutes.
it's like the Ayer cut, but not.
Yeah.
Hey, someone's got to tell WB, look, MGM, they put out the extended cut of Rocky 4. Where's the air cut?
Do you think they're gonna? Do you think MGM is gonna share the numbers?
Absolutely.
No.
It's
No,
gonna be in theaters for one day.
Oh, nice shirt.
Nice.
Yeah, Kelsey
Oh,
picked that up
nice,
the other
nice.
day.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
nice.
You know where else you can pick out a fire Ghostbusters shirt is
and,
nice.
we did that
On our
tease-
team public account.
yes, I do know. And then they got the keepsake Hallmark fucking little mini Stay Puffs that just came out recently. For the,
Oh, the Christmas
yeah,
tree
she picked me that up too. That shit looks sweet.
Hey, Dawson's like Neil. As soon as Neil came on, he turned his camera off.
Where'd you go?
I'm doing something. My gosh.
you
Andre's always trying to stir up crap.
Look. Man, I mean, when you got to scratch, you got to scratch. You can't just be on the stream like.
So you guys were picking out some of the what Twiff Zack Snyder.
Yes, and
Yeah.
Okay, so put up the
Okay,
image,
it was
Andre.
good.
I mean, Anthony. Sorry, Anthony. Please put up that image one more time for me.
Hawkeye.
The Hawkeye. Yeah. So,
Okay.
I personally said that I think this reminds or very reminiscent of the Aquaman.
No,
shot.
you said it copied Aquaman.
Copy. Okay, copy
From the
verbatim.
trench.
Verbatim.
trench
Yeah,
shot?
there. The trench. There it is.
I just love. You know what I loved about that shot? The animation choice.
Yes.
Sure.
That's what I was a big fan.
It's a
of.
beautiful shot. It
Yes.
just reminds me of.
Now
Aquaman.
it's funny. I didn't pick that one up but now that you said it, and then they had the Man of Steel shot with the Jeff Goldblum character.
Oh, yeah. That was
Um,
definitely
Yeah. But I mean, all in all, like, I don't try to pick these apart. I enjoyed this episode.
Oh yeah.
It was a good episode.
It had a lot of crazy shit going on.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff, like I was talking about it before on my stream with Phil, was the Infinity Gauntlet moments. Like
Damn,
he's able to use those. He's able to use those. In the freaking
that's what he when I talked to Phil earlier, you guys were talking about that
What the fuck?
what the fuck is going on?
Andre's having a seizure.
Do you have a Red Bull?
Andre, relax.
What are you?
I don't ever want to see it again.
He took himself off screen.
This is why
You gonna still clap me? Are you gonna still clap Zack Snyder?
Wow.
Oh,
That man should be arrested immediately.
I was applauding Anthony's clip playing skills.
That was the first thing that popped in my head.
man, that was from the way back machine. Right?
Yeah.
Well, not really that way back.
I was gonna say. Well, go ahead. What were we saying?
No, I
Man
was
of
talking
Steel
about the
copy.
fact that you can use the gauntlet, you can use the Infinity Stones outside of the realm of like existence, technically.
Yeah. Because they talk about the TVA.
Wait,
to like,
yeah, TVA.
Oh,
they were just
yeah.
paperweights.
Mhm. So it was like, huh. So they threw that out the window, but it's a what if, so you have to kind of really do that. The way he got rid of Thanos, I was like, oh shit, okay, you could just did that in the movie.
That's what I was saying. I was like, why didn't he?
It's like,
that?
he just showed up. He's like, "Nyeh." I was
That's
like,
why I'm
oh.
saying earlier, like I think he just didn't do that because it wasn't the same. It was
Character.
Ultron as opposed to
Right.
Vision.
Yeah,
who
it's
is
not
it as-
Vision himself.
like Ultron's just like, you're boring me.
Yeah, you're out of there. But the fight scene with him and Watcher, that was just absolute fucking insanity. I thought
Yeah.
That was
the way
awesome.
that was done.
Just punching through
yeah.
the different.
Oh
universes.
yeah, that was so cool. Breaking.
I
through-
literally
I
thought
thought when
Ultron was
they-
about to kill Watcher for a second. I was like,
who was that
no.
little
Yeah,
guy?
I know. I
The-
was like, are they gonna kill him off? Like, this is crazy.
Oh, okay, but the guy that took over the Ultron drone, and they shot the legs off before they knew that he couldn't connect to the
Zola.
outside drones.
Yeah.
Because I was like, if I
This
was
is the
him,
other
I would
thing,
have just
too.
fucking transferred
Ryan,
my.
are you
essence
gonna
of-
say it's the copy of a Terminator 3?
It was. I said that to Kelsey. I'm like, oh, it's Judgment Day.
It's Judgment Day.
There you go. Oh, is that the Kent farm?
That's the
Did
kid.
Steve Trevor tell you that? And I was like, how the fuck did she get the motorcycle back?
Animation was fire.
Sick.
It was
It was
really
on- it
good.
was on point.
I mean, look at
Yeah.
that.
It was.
But yeah, so
really-
I was like, how come he couldn't, transfer his essence to the other
His
drones?
essence.
Whatever.
It's
But
so
they
dirty.
shot his
His
legs off
manly
before they knew that. And I was like,
They shot his leg off for collateral to make sure that he didn't turn on them
But
because he'd be in an
they-
Ultron body.
okay,
Right. Well,
let's
no,
just
the
say
shooting of it,
that
it's just saying, why
he
couldn't he just-
could transfer to the ones out there. He has plenty of bodies out there.
Okay,
No,
what about
So
this one?
That doesn't really do much.
No, because they said that because Ultron was not in their
They
universe,
found out that
He
later.
couldn't screw with him. Yeah,
They found that out later.
You think this?
I think you missed the
That's why
point.
he couldn't-
You missed the point of them shooting off his legs. They're just making sure, like, if he
didn't double cross.
if he does turn on us, he can't walk.
With that,
That was the main point.
Right, but with that particular
couldn't-
body.
he
But
couldn't
that was
transfer
before
to
they
any
knew
oth-
he could not get into the other body.
Yeah, what else
That's
could
what I'm
they do?
saying. Why do
I
they
had
have
no
Ultron?
problem with that. With them
Yeah,
shooting off
that's-
his legs. I would have done the same thing.
Like, what else are they supposed to do? Like,
Like
I would've-
so-
I would have cut off his arms too.
Cut off his arms.
At least they explained it why he couldn't transfer to another one was because
Yeah.
Well, they had to.
He was off world.
Yeah.
He wasn't even in the
that
plane of
universe.
existence.
Yeah.
He was
Just
gone.
chronologically, it was kind of muddied.
What do you
I
think
know,
about
it's
this scene here?
I-
Is this similar to each other,
No.
or is this Shrek?
That no,
That's what
I
we
now
had.
see you're reaching for that shit. 'Cause I
You're
reached
reaching.
for that.
Ryan, you've been reaching this whole freaking time.
No,
I
Come
know,
on.
you are.
You're reaching.
No,
Dawson.
but if you
You're
look at
reaching
these
if you
two
think
shots,
that's
right?
the same.
Right.
I think it's a bit of a reach to compare these two, but at the same time, I hope WB watches this and goes, "Man, maybe we should have gone with Zach."
No, they're like, hey, we got our other shit coming out. Cheers.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
dodged
they
that
don't
bullet.
give a fuck. They don't give a fuck.
No,
You guys
they don't
think
have to
do,
give a
they
fuck
don't.
though. They don't have to. They really don't have to.
Kind of dope. Yo, two times.
Oh, the Captain Marvel.
2 times we've seen her in this show, and she is 1,000 gazillion times better than she was in her own movie.
But
Yes.
How
Yes.
great was that scene though? And then when she looks and you see like the fear part, and he just explodes. He's like, "I've already won," and he just blows her the fuck up. I was like, "Oh, damn."
Yeah.
I was
So-
like, this episode had a lot of good stuff in it. Not my top episode, but
Oh, which one's your top?
oh shit, my favorite is the Nick Fury Bad Day. I know that's weird.
Oh yeah. That was a good one.
I like
Oh,
the
yeah,
shock value. I like the way they used Hank Pym and the Ant-Man
Oh,
character.
yeah.
I agree with that. That was
Yeah,
pretty
that
good.
was-
The way
yeah,
that
that
you
was
could
good.
use that character and he could destroy the entire universe if he wanted to, almost.
Sure.
I thought it was just a cool way to do that. I like the way
I
they
can
did
agree
it.
with that. I can agree with that.
Yeah.
The shock value for that was pretty good.
I would say the only episode that universally is like is the Party Thor.
That was
Yeah.
that was
Party
good.
Thor was just to round up the remaining Ragnarok lovers that they're like this is too dark.
Didn't
Ultron
Ultron, Ultron show up at the end of that?
Hmm?
Remember
He
at the
did.
end of that episode?
Yeah,
didn't
they
he show
showed
up in that?
him. They showed him. Yes, they
Right.
showed him.
So
yeah.
are they like doing a whole because they're basically tying? I think I tied.
They're
this
tying
together.
everything in. This episode here with the
This
Doctor
confirms
Strange
it.
and all that.
Yeah, that
they're
was cool.
tying everything together at the end of the day.
So yeah, that's what I was. I think because Gamora is supposed to be Gamora, daughter of Thanos, at some point in What If. So I think she shows up this episode, and I think everybody else does. And they're just trying to save the multiverse, and we'll see what happens. If the episode's 22 minutes, I'm gonna kick my fucking laptop across the room. How do you? Because it's the season finale. How do you end this season on 25 minutes like the rest of the episode?
Yeah,
You just
exactly.
tell them
Well,
stay tuned for
unless it's
season
all
2.
action.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It could be.
But I mean, like
Next
when,
time we gotta keep the subs. Oh,
when Ultron got hit. Oh, so this is the scene right here.
Yes,
Yeah.
that scene. Yeah,
Yeah.
There you go.
yeah. I couldn't remember.
Um,
Do re. No one's
I
gonna
mean,
do it.
that's like spot on.
Yeah.
That's spot on.
It is.
Well, it's the ultimate form of flattery, and also the fact that how many different ways you got to make it fucking explode?
Yeah, that's definitely true.
I mean, they didn't do this same exact shot for when the Death Star exploded.
Oh, very.
Oh, I know, right? First it went one way, then it went another way.
I look at it like
Only
that.
one ring can come out of that.
They also might say, "Damn, that's a really
Are you
cool
talking about
shot.
the
We should
extended cuts?
extend it, extend it."
Don't bring up that word.
Yeah, don't bring extended. in
Thousand will
the
cancel you.
conversation.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Oh, look at Steppy.
Marvel.
Marvel Copy Universe. That's the MCU.
Ooh.
Shots fired.
Put that on a shirt.
And Ryan's gonna have it on a shirt by the end of the stream.
Shots fired.
Shots.
Yeah.
Fired.
So we got Steve Kassan in the chat. He was he
Yeah,
was on
great
the
takes,
panel
Steve.
of, on Zeeverfett's channel. What's up, Steve?
Yeah,
What is up?
man. We had a good time.
He's
We had a good time. He's a
Spider-Man.
good guy.
Oh
In
yeah.
the end. Oh, don't do that.
It's funny. What's Venom 2, Spider-Man in the end. Thanks for your input. Have you seen the episode?
Unfortunately, yeah. I mean,
do you know what Tobey Maguire says to Tom Holland at the end of the movie? Oh my god! Here's a special line, I guess.
Is that indeed a spoiler? I don't fucking.
I don't know. Is it a spoiler?
I don't think it's a spoiler anymore. I mean, it's already been spoiled already.
It's only copying if you get caught. Like that's true. Facts.
It's like the Snyder.
It's only copying. We've all caught you red-handed. Yeah.
They all copy each other.
It's only copy.
Yeah.
They all do.
It really is. But no, it was a badass episode. It had a lot of different elements in it. They went to all those different planets. He killed everybody. And then
dude.
I did like how he said then he was faced with basically he had nothing left to do. He had completed his mission.
Bored.
He was bored. And
he had no purpose.
Around, he was like, who said that? I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. He's like, oh no.
That's exactly what Watcher felt. He's like, "Oh no, oh crap!"
And then he tried to hide, and he showed up.
Yeah,
you know, like,
oh
like,
no,
I found you.
Oh no.
Ryan loves that song. Ryan loves it.
Yep. We need to have that as a drop. Thank you.
Absolutely not.
Oh, you love the song.
I got it. I got it right here.
Oh, you do.
Yeah.
Good criminy.
He's all right.
It's the exact same thing.
Great
you know?
song. Great.
Same composition. You know, it's very similar. It's basically copying. Yeah.
Oh, hey, that's
Snyder
the
goes
form
and
of
directs a
flattery.
Marvel movie. Will the world blow up?
What?
If Snyder ever decides to do that?
Will the world blow up? No, it'd probably be a fire movie. We'd be like,
oh no, it would be, but it'd be very interesting.
Let me see this, Ryan. What would you do? What would you do, Ryan?
If what?
If Zack Snyder directed a Hawkeye movie, what you doing? What you gonna do?
A Hawkeye movie?
Yeah.
You know what? If it was, he'd ground it. He'd make it to where Hawkeye actually makes some
grounded.
Sense.
He sent it to his room.
Because no, I'm just saying he wouldn't have like super beings and shit. He'd probably just make a standalone Hawkeye movie that was probably badass, and probably he'd run out of arrows a lot. Because he bases it a little bit more in reality, where as in the comics or in the cartoons or hell even in the shows or whatever, he has a never ending. I think he ran out in the Avengers. I think
he did. Yeah, sometimes
that was kind of it. It was just like and then I guess he reloads or some shit. I don't know.
Runs out in the arrow.
Yo, Dr. Fate, you out here spoiling the movie?
Oh yeah, spoiling the fuck out of it.
Okay,
but apparently something got leaked. I think the ending got leaked, or someone knew about the ending.
Grace Randolph.
The post-credit scene. Grace?
Oh,
Well, oh my God.
So-
We just snorted a line.
Wow.
Let's talk about comics.
Yeah, man. Snyder said, "Mod me, y'all."
Yep.
I did already.
Oh,
yeah. Because I mean, thanks for being in the chat. Just don't spoil shit for us.
Yeah.
I mean, you do that, you're gonna get yeeted.
I'm not even seeing it till Saturday anyway, so
I'm gonna try to see it tomorrow.
I'm gonna try to see it tomorrow as well.
I'm gonna try to see it tonight.
I'm trying to see it right now. I'll be right back.
How
to get the kids?
I'll give you my review.
I'm gonna wait for it.
I'll give you my review from the car. I'll be like Matt Jarbo. Hey, yo.
Oh yeah. Car review.
Yo, Matt Jarbo here.
Hey man.
Oh shit. Oh, this is I finally. My bad. Yo, let me pull this up real quick. This is scenes from fucking the season finale.
Can you get rid of the banner?
Oh yeah, my bad. I forgot it was on there. Yeah. So this is scenes from Gamora showing back up next week on
what?
Is this spoiler?
Gamora, soldier, assassin, wanted on over a dozen counts of murder.
I hate that video.
Hot, guys.
hate that video so much, dude. I hate that video.
I forgot I still had that shit
That
on
video
there,
is
dude.
cursed.
I forgot all about that, man.
Wow,
Yeah, she's
that
coming
is
back.
disturbing.
The MCU. She's gonna kick some ace. She's gonna take out Ultron.
I agree with
She is
Snyder
gonna take
Steppenwolf.
out Ultron
Yeah.
like you've never seen before.
No, that was disgusting, man.
That's
It is
brilliant. It is brilliant.
Like everyone's getting ready to throw up.
Yeah.
What
That
happened?
is, I love. Play that clip again. Play that shit again. Let's
Please
go.
don't.
Let's freaking go.
Please don't.
Hell
Oh, you know it's
yeah.
gonna happen.
Let's do it. Yes.
Where's that?
Anthony's like hovering over. Like,
If you're gonna spew into this.
I can't play it, man. I can't.
Anthony said I just got COVID from that.
Yeah. Just for suggesting that I play it, though. Yeah.
You're fired! Thank you.
That movie had no problem with practical blood effects. I
Oh
mean,
yeah, they were like, "Here it comes!"
like you just saw everything. Remember when Ed 209 just took someone out in the hole?
Yeah, the guy. Yeah, his shirt's like.
Oh, it's just like,
You know, he goes. You know, have 10 seconds to comply. Everyone's running around. Get away from me!
Unloads on the guy trying to get out of there.
No.
He like empties the clip.
Empties
And then when he falls out the window, his arms are fucking hella long.
I know. Yeah, they're hella long.
I hate it every time that you
Hey,
saw.
Andre, I don't have it. You got it. You got it.
Yeah, I can get it right now. Hold on.
But yeah, no, that I love that. I had used originally. I made that clip for something else, but it was on instant replay whenever at the end of the season when coaches were getting fired, and we just be like, "Yo, you're fired!
You're fired!"
There's gonna be a lot of that this season.
Yeah,
there's gonna be a lot of coaches fired.
Yeah.
Also, actually, I don't want to jump topics on you. Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, where the hell did I put it? I had it on. I thought I DM'd to myself. I guess not. However, it turns out that the Zack Snyder Justice League trailer for the Blu-ray release, they turned the comments back on.
Yeah, because they realized they're freaking stupid.
They're like, "Who turned it off?" Oh, I don't know.
I didn't do it.
Well, no, they're like, okay, they noticed we turned it off. I guess we have to turn it back on. Whatever. I don't want to, but they did.
I don't want to.
Joey, he's putting spoilers in the chat. Legit, like,
don't go back. Spoilers. Don't go back.
What happened?
Go.
Dr. Fate
Don't go back.
Yeah,
you just got to move forward now.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me find it. It was in here. It's not.
Nope.
No.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, this is a good one too. We should watch this. Hold on.
All right, let's move on from that.
Yeah. What is this?
Nothing.
Let's watch this.
Let's
watch this.
Oh, let's watch this instead. Share audio.
Yeah.
You see this one, guys? Pure cinema right here.
Who makes
it almost looks like she got headshot.
Yeah.
Straight up. Oh my god.
That's it. I mean, that's
reality right there.
That's right there. Yeah.
Hold on, I'm trying to find that.
The VFX thing, man. From,
I'm getting it right now. Oh, here it is.
Yeah, the VFX.
Courtesy of Bakayaro, who came through with that.
Yeah,
right on.
Yeah, he dropped that tweet, and everyone it blew up. Let's see. Share audio. Go.
Explosive. Here we go.
Explosive. So here is the 3D. Look at he tagged us too, right on.
Oh, I call it. That's a Foreigners exclusive. Yeah. So I showed this earlier too. I would love for somebody to actually like make like 3D print that, dude. I mean, if you got the file and shit, that'd be dope. It'd be dope to have that. Just kind of
Oh, I saw this. Yeah, this is cool.
This is badass. Look at that. He's like, oh!
I mean, he just
Like
got
where they
stabbed
put
in the
that.
chest. This shit is fire right here. I didn't think any of that was live action.
Yeah, I know. Look where he's at. Like, where is he?
He's on the tank. That's in Gotham. Kind of obvious.
Where is he?
Where in the world? And where's Steppenwolf? Is that off the coast of Africa?
Oh, you're gonna say where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
He's like, come here, bitch.
Yeah.
The way they did the step, yeah, the way they did that step in the water.
Yeah, steppy stepped in the water.
Steppy step. Oh, sound wave.
Oh. It's crazy. Such an awesome scene right here.
Yeah.
He's just like, get out of the way, you glass door.
You tried to put this
Such a
rectangle in front
monster.
of
Look
me.
at him. He's like,
Great CGI. Yeah. Look at that CGI. Though.
That's great.
Bro, this is 7 months.
11 months. That's it.
No, 7.
7.
Oh, 7 months.
So
And
that
they were
means
going
they
balls to
probably
the wall, man. Like they went after it. They're like, yeah, we're gonna do this.
And that's probably them saying, yo, we could have even made this look even more crisp.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Look at that. I didn't even know there was a parademon there.
Wow. Good look at me, y'all.
Look at that. That's incredible, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that part of the scene where they go to the tower and you see all the freaking lasers going out and the way the score is hitting.
It's
You have to
like,
recreate
it's
an
crazy.
entire-
It's a straight 3D model.
Yeah, you have to create an entire freaking world. Insane.
Nice shot. Look at all the different layers of color.
Yeah,
dude. Just showed there.
What up?
Oh, there it is.
Dude. I love this shit too.
Wow.
I love the background, how he's in like outer space and the other like realm of existence. Oh. Oh. Remember, they didn't understand this scene.
Yeah, which boggles my mind.
He's like,
How
what
can
is he?
you
Is
cut
he running
it
toward the
out?
anti-monitor?
How could you not have the scene in the movie?
They just didn't understand it. What's that blue light? Is that?
Well, didn't Zach say that they hadn't even watched his cut of the movie before they decided to move on?
Yeah, they're a bunch of idiots.
They're like, we've got this one.
Got it. He's gonna push a track.
We release movies all the time.
That's how we're successful. Our success rate is equal to our release date.
Have you
Release
seen
rate.
The Dark Knight Rises? Come now.
That video is insane, and I love it. But the part again that's so troubling is that they're still not going to expand upon that world that we know of, at least.
Yeah.
And it just boggles my mind.
Well, I mean,
that was so fire.
There's even more evidence of them like wanting to just go away from that because this week there's also shown that whenever you type in Zack Snyder's Justice League on Amazon, there's sponsored ads on top of everything for the Suicide Squad and the regular Justice League.
The irregular
I
Neo.
thought you were the irregular Neo.
Really?
Damn
I
right.
said irregular, but I meant to say
It was
regular.
like,
or-
it's true. I am on the payroll of WB.
The irregular multiverse.
I'm here to infiltrate.
All right.
The Four Nerds Show.
Neil Stroke strikes
Neil
again.
Stroke strikes again. He is stricken.
Oh, shit.
He is stricken.
He is stricken.
Stricketh.
Stricketh.
Striketh
by opponent down.
I tell you, Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad, yes. If he wants to be called Muhammad, I'll call him Muhammad.
You want to go? You want to go?
Akhay.
What?
Akhay. It's a letter in the Persian
He
alphabet.
is not American, guys.
Khoda Hafez. Shma Khafisho.
Oh shit.
Okay.
But y'all don't say that.
Yeah. Nigamish.
What'd you say? Speak
Shma
Yamish?
Vokashi Hastin.
Oh, he's talking his Vulcan language now.
Oh, I was gonna say, is this like Star Trek language?
No, this is Persian.
Oh
Y'all,
shit.
y'all remember this old Jim?
Persian.
I don't wanna wait for our lives to be over. I want to know right now, will it be? I don't
He's like,
Look
at his face.
Right now.
he thought he'd never see that again.
Yeah, I thought we were past this.
No. This is Anthony. I want to take a moment to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for showing us such glory. Look at the chat. Look at Anthony. You made Anthony in the chat finally smile. That man hasn't smiled in 30 years.
30 years.
What's up, Sri?
Uh-oh. There it is.
Right.
I came before the creek.
Mr. Persian Spittle, thank you.
I find it so funny that you guys took it that way, even though it's not at all what that phrase says.
I like Q's response.
What?
You're all of a sudden start speaking in tongues.
Dale.
He's like
Volgan.
ukulele.
Volgan.
Ukulele.
Hameen shmo bayed soket bashin.
I feel like I need a bouncy ball to follow what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
Anthony's a massive Creek fan.
Oh, you talking about? Oh, yeah.
He's
Anthony
talking about
Belcher,
how
yeah.
Dawson came before the creek.
Yeah, he likes to.
He's like, guys, I came before the creek.
No, it's not Rose Dawson.
I still don't get how you guys can take that wrong. I don't get it. I don't understand.
I want to say like Dawson just like driving, just driving to work, or just like it just pops in his mind. I still don't see why they get it wrong. Just out of the blue.
No, only when you bring it up because it's actually kind of stupid.
I don't want to wait for our life to be over. Oh, Dawson versus the Creek, Dawn of Coming.
Oh god!
Oh goodness gracious!
Oh, you knew it was gonna start going places.
Oh god, they started on. I mean, they attack people who they feel threatened by, and I understand. I mean, when you're not American, they just feel like get him. It's America.
What the hell are you talking about?
Y'all remember that time?
Especially with him speaking foreign languages.
Y'all remember that time Fatal was in Spider-Man 2?
Whoa! He stole that guy's pizza.
He stole that guy's pizza. I could so see him saying that. That's just funny as shit.
He stole that guy's pizza.
He needs to do that. He needs to use that shot and just he needs to.
Yeah, you could see him being that actually going.
Oh shit!
Yeah, three. Nobody knows. Nobody knows what's going on here.
I don't know. Anyway, we're he said his app failed.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, man.
It looks just like him, I swear to God.
It sounded like
He just stole that man's pizza.
Tizai says, seriously, what are you guys talking about?
I don't know.
Well, actually, I mean, as we do every week on the Four Nerds, we always ask our panelists one of 3 questions, and
No, that's
no,
that's not what we do. You know, he's talking about when I asked.
That's what you do.
Yeah.
Man, you troll, you.
Yeah.
Oh, we made Dawson go away again. It's like,
All right, you guys.
You
That's the
scared
show.
him off.
oh, he went silent. Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Because then you'd hear.
I just had to do something.
Yeah. We'll see you guys in
Zeeverfett out.
No, but hey, look, you guys. Hope you've enjoyed the show. The topics we've gotten on and talked about some cool shit.
What is this?
Obviously, Neil.
What is this?
Oh.
Hold on.
Ryan, what are you doing?
Someone mixing? Are you doing
I thought that was Dawson.
That was so not me. I
Oh,
was
well,
weeding.
okay, throw it up.
What is this?
Huh?
He's gonna be Nightwing, huh?
He's gonna be Nightwing.
What?
Really? We'll see.
Is he saying he wants to play the character?
What is that?
It says yes. It says he's ready to start. He
That's,
wants to.
oh,
That
ready
doesn't
to
mean
hop
that he's got
hop
the
from
role.
Disney to Warner Brothers and suit up as Nightwing in DC's Longboat.
I'm sorry. That
Oh, it
means
says
that
he's
would be
ready
a
to
step
take
down
the-
from the guy from was it Pirates of the Caribbean? What's that guy's name?
From Titans?
Tittins. Yeah, I think he's a great Nightwing.
Busted.
But yeah, that'd be a step down. He's like,
Bro, what?
He wants to play that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So real quick, Neil, thank you for jumping
Yeah,
in.
thanks for
man.
having me.
Of course, man.
Yo, you want to tell everybody where they can find you?
What's up?
Here we go.
There we go.
Shit. All right. Well, wait. I'm gonna give everybody a seizure. Here we go. All right, everybody. You can find me, The Irregular Neil, on YouTube. The Irregular Neil. And you can find me on Instagram, Irregular Neil. And remember, everybody, I wasn't on this show tonight. I came in late. But come take a ride on the irregular side, because why wouldn't you want to? Why is it quiet?
menacing.
You have people that are they're having strokes right now.
Yeah, is everybody okay? Is everybody okay?
They're pacemakers.
And don't forget, you know.
As for the rest of us four nerds, here's the information where you can find us.
You got the underscore.
Yeah. You don't have it? You don't have
He better, because I mean that's his. He's still hosting.
Yeah, Andre likes to blame me for not getting it done, even though everybody else has.
You haven't sent it to Andre?
That's my old logo too. That's one Dawson made.
That is an old
Yeah,
logo.
but it still
That's a
has
badass one.
Oh, wow, yeah, that's outdated.
Yeah. So that's where you can find us. Real quick in the chat before we end. It's a great stream. Appreciate it. We appreciate the love.
Yeah, thanks for coming by.
Yeah,
and Andre, what is the final
conferences.
tally of the?
He ended that pull after 5 minutes.
Yeah, I already ended that one. So
Appreciate it.
Dawson is not American. Most of the chat felt that this last episode was the best episode of What If. And I put in another poll saying, should WB restore the Snyderverse? Obviously, the answer is yes at 83%. 17% said no. So we'll see. We'll see.
Interesting. Guys, if you haven't followed us on our Twitter, please, we are trying to be active on Twitter as well. We have a fire, what do you call it? Webmaster?
Admin.
Admin. Yeah, we have a fire admin. Tries to keep everybody
Webmaster?
informed.
What is the internet like? Freaking Masters of the Universe now? Like,
it's not called He-Man in the Masters of the Universe. I'll think of that.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate the sponsor move.
Here, I'm gonna post the.
What was the 17%? 17%.
17%?
17 that we're talking about. We should restore the Snyderverse.
No, 17 said we should not.
For real.
Yeah.
So
So we're ready to move on. So, guys, I just posted a link in the chat. If you guys want to follow us on Twitter, there is a link right there for the Four Nerds account. Obviously, follow all of us on Twitter, social media, Instagram, Vero, Neil as well. And don't forget to smash the like button and hit subscribe, because we are live every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time right here on the Four Nerds channel. And like I said, we'll be back next week as well.
See you guys.
Stay nerdy.
Peace.